And welcome back to another lovely live stream with me, a girl named Bob, here on Twitch TV, once again delving into the depravity, the absolute filth, the garbage, the non-stop, never-ending nightmare that is Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled Edition / remastered, remake, who fucking knows at this point. It's just a cash grab from Activision. And also, on a side note, I don't know why the Muxy Cup has shifted from between, it's like in between the middle, the center of the screen, and from the far right corner from where it was, but this is right after I streamed the original Crash Team Racing on the PS2, and it was the PS1 fucking disc, the hard drive, and, well, hard copy, not hard drive, oh god. And for some reason, that didn't show up. The UI was not working at all, but the sounds were working, but the visuals weren't working. And I don't know how between streaming from the PS2 to coming back to the PS4, the cup has migrated closer towards the center. I'll have to fix that next stream because the only way I can move that around is off stream for some reason. I don't know why. And then there's someone with a really loud, obnoxious fucking, what is it? Vroom vroom bike outside. What the fuck? Fix your goddamn muffler, you small dick bastard. Christ, I hate that. It's 3:17 in the morning on a Saturday night / Sunday morning, and it's just like, oh, rev it. Do it. Do it. Fucking show off how small your dick is. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked because I have to talk about Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled Edition, and of course I take every moment that is pressed upon the opportunity to take advantage of to not talk about this fucking train wreck by the other gods. Yeah, so Crash Team Racing, I covered this in my OG Crash Team Racing PS1 stream where it was like 4 hours of me just shouting at Activision and Activision / Blizzard. It was a good time. I recommend going back and seeing that one. It's a pretty good time. Had some good points. So I'm not gonna go over the points that I went over in that video, but here's the kicker. Here's the premise of this stream. So the PlayStation 4 just added the update for this game, the latest patch, and the only way to play this game is by agreeing to the contract that Activision has now set up. Because, again, they have monetized the pitch shop, aka their in-game loot store, that totally is not reminiscent of Fortnite at all, with real IRL cash that little Billy can steal from his mother's purse to give to fucking Activision, so that they, as a small, independent indie developing publisher video games, gets to get their $13 million bonuses every year. You know, thanks, Little Tinny. Little Tinny, you helped make us a multi-billion-dollar company. Here, have some things that totally aren't yours. We'll get to that in a second, because, you know, this contract Activision wants you to agree to is, it's 43 pages long. We have to pay now? Yep, you sure do, Wii Fit Toby. So, as soon as I got done playing Gwent the other day and I actually checked out the patch, because I opened up the game because I wanted to see how much the Wumpa Fruits were, but I still don't know what that are. We'll get to that later, like what the hard currency is. No spoilers. I mean, you can't, but I don't give a shit. We're going to see it anyways. But, I wanted to see how much the store currency cost, and then this fucking massive ass document was just put in front of me. I'm like, Activision, no, you're not getting away with this. So the premise of this stream is I'm gonna read through 43 pages of a legal contract, go through every fucking page after narrating it for you guys and picking it over with a fine-tooth comb. I got through page 10 on my own last night, just as soon as the patch came out. Did not agree to the contract or anything like that, so it's still showing up. And shit, I mean, technically under that contract, this stream might be completely illegal. All esports streamings of this game, completely illegal. I think everything around this game is completely illegal in the eyes of Activision. So let's get going. We gotta go, guys. We gotta go. Oh, no, as soon as the pit stop was added into the game, Wii Fit Toby, there was no way. I called that day one after I bought this game. I was like, no. Yeah, Activision, you couldn't help yourselves. But want to remind everybody to, once again, I shop, I donate, and I gamer tag to be a cool kid. Now hit that jam, Sparky. Get that Discord jamming. Jam it, Sparky. I don't know how the Muxy Cup has migrated its position. It's got a life of its own. It's going. And esports. Or is it Overwatch? There we go. Overwatch and sports. We're esports ready, guys. We do the sports and the sports ball. So why the fuck do I always forget to advertise my Spotify? I mean, that has nothing to do with this, but gotta sell out, man. Fucking sell out. So many wonderful commands for this channel. Also, side note, oh wait, Sparky, we just said gotta monopolize all streaming of the game so small businesses can't use it to make events. I don't even think you can legally post this onto YouTube or anywhere. You can't share the wonderful fucking graphics and stories and plot lines of this game to other audiences. How dare you break Activision's terms of services. Anyways, another side note is after the whole hat apocalypse with TF2, Valve is going to make your first, anyone who opened a 100% guaranteed unusual crate during the Crate Depression of July 2019, the very first one you unlocked will be guaranteed tradable. The rest, if you were an idiot and unboxed 5,000 fucking unusuals, you knew that wasn't going to happen. So now you got 5,000 unusuals stuck in your inventory, so LOL. But I unboxed 5, so the first one I have that I got was a croc leather, I think either Disco Beatdown or Miami Lights Nights, something like that, unusual. And if that becomes tradable or anything like that, I'm going to do a hat giveaway for subscribers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, because I was wondering, what can I do? There's like no good holidays from here until like Halloween at the earliest. There's a big holiday drought for August and September. So what I'm going to do is have it set at like, I think 25 or 30 subscribers, and it'll be a subscriber only giveaway. So I think that's the goal that we'll be getting to. So if you subscribe to the channel, I'll set up the actual details later on. I gotta get to that because I finally thought it through and I was like, oh, opportunity to fucking make money. So for the low price of a Twitch Prime and or like $5 to enter into a raffle, you can get yourself a signed like $60 hat. So there you go. I will sign it, I will fucking name it, I will item description it, and I will gift wrap it to you. So there we go. So again, what is our uptime? We have been going strong for 20 minutes, so probably like, what, 15 minutes? 10, 15 minutes I've been talking for the actual stream. So I guess it's time to dive right into this. So I can refund my crates and keys. You can, Sparky. You got with those crates. Tell a joke day, August 16th. No. Hat day isn't until January. Feels bad. Can't share the bloom. They're also letting people refund money they spent on the Market Man Code day. Yeah, and you can also refund the unusuals that can't be traded. So if you fucking idiots who fucking went on a mad spree. Five was good enough. I got me 3 sniper hats. Damn it. You know, the thing is, like, my anger that I unboxed is also like a $60 to $80 hat. But it's like, I did not spend $60 to $80 for like the best hat I could ever get for sniper. Therefore, for $5, I'm perfectly happy with having a permanent unusual hat to use for my sniper and not pay $80 for it. So again, as a collector and not a trader who is just hoarding fucking everything that they get their hands on and has no real desire to trade shit once they get their hands on it, I don't give a fuck about the value. I just want nice things, and damn it, I got me a nice things. But we will be doing a unusual hat raffle later on once we get all the stipulations done, all the fucking check marks checked, every connect the dots, all that kind of stuff. And Crash really, this entire time I've been monologuing, has wanted to die from bum. Okay, let's press that X button. Let's begin, shall we? Oh. This is awful. Alright, as you can see, we are now on page 1 of 43. Oh, this is a heckin' oof moment right here. So, let us begin the mighty descent into darkness, death, and fear that is the legal team of Activision, shall we? Because the thing is, again, Activision promised that there would be no microtransactions in an online multiplayer game where people get to see each other's avatars and unlock characters and all that shit and have customizable cards and all that. They were never going to make profit off of that. Absolutely not. They cross their hearts and swear to die that they will just be a pure entity. The best behavior they'll be on. No, of course they were going to make money off of this. Are you fucking kidding me? Just mash R1 without reading it like most people do. Well, see, normally I would. I did that for Dead by Daylight. I skimmed by it. I don't give a shit. I got me some fucking Bruce Campbell out of that mix. Is fucking this private servers, not private servers, but the developer-run servers out for Dead by Daylight yet? Rip, baby Mikey Myers. We'll never get to have non-lag for those spooky hide-and-seek, spooky tag. I will not play spooky tag until it has dedicated servers. I don't give a shit. Give me my dedicated fucking servers. Anyways, of course Activision lied. Of course they're going to make as much money as humanly possible. And of course they slap a 43-page agreement to this bad boy. So enjoy the music in the background. And let's go and just pick this fucker apart like a goddamn skeleton in the Mojave Desert just swarmed with fucking vultures. Activision Software License and Service Agreement. Page 1. Note. Scroll through to review and accept the license agreement. Important notice for residents in North America only. This agreement is subject to binding arbitration, and a waiver of class action rights as detailed in Section 16 below. Oh boy. Can't wait to get to Section 16, Software License and Service Agreement. Use of this software program and any updates, any online services, or downloads associated here within the software, including firmware, for any related peripherals, collectively peripherals, the associated media, printed material, and documentation, collectively program, is subject to this software license and service agreement. If you are under the age of majority in your jurisdiction or 18 years of age, whichever is older, please ask your parent or guardian to read and accept this agreement on your behalf before you use the program. Well, thank God I'm almost 30. I got you guys. I got you covered, bruh. I got you covered, fam. Let's fucking legal together. By opening this package, downloading, installing, or using the program, or clicking to accept, you accept the terms of this agreement with the Activision corporate entity. Oh, fucking sacrifices for the entity set out in Section 17, Activision. Depending on where you acquired and used the program. If you do not agree to these terms, you are not permitted to install, copy, or use the program. To reject these terms, you must not click to accept these terms or install, copy, or use the program. Just give up all your rights in a class action lawsuit, LOL. I know, right? I love the fact that on the day one installation of this game, I didn't even check to see what the fucking game size, the game file size is, like the save data is for this after this patching, because Spyro the Dragon Remastered ballooned into 70 fucking gigs. Let me tell you. To the entity that is Activision, we absolutely are your friend. We are an individual, not a conglomerate corporation. We will be your friends. So what this says is that if you don't agree to their terms of service, you're not allowed to play the video game that you totally paid money for. That kind of shit never actually holds up in court. You know, they still get away with it though. They still get away with that though. So the very first page is, if you're under 18 years, by clicking the buttons, you agree that you're 18 years old and no givesy backsies. Alright, on to page 2. Alright, for residents in North America only, if you reject this agreement, you can return your peripheral and the program and request a refund for your peripheral and the program within 30 days after the date of your purchase. Can I just remind everybody that the day one launch of this game is well past 30 days? So, go fuck yourself, Activision. Not only did they set this up to be released weeks after the game was first released to the public for consumable buying and all that, they added that thing in for a fucking fuck you. I mean, my god. They know everyone who pre-ordered the game or ordered it day one. It's been well past 30 days. It is now August 4th. And GameStop ain't gonna give me my full fucking hundo refund, let me tell you. Feels bad. You're guaranteed the right, though, to get your money back after a certain amount of time. Oh boy. Gonna roll back the update. Okay, cool. No online gameplay for you. Which basically means no individual player, no single player mode for you either. You can't play the single player mode without being online, Sparky. It's one of those DRMs. Oh boy. Well, anyways, we left off request a refund for your... why do they call it peripheral and the program within 30 days? Just call it paraphernalia. But that, I guess, sounds too drug-related. That you don't want to associate your online gambling mechanics with vices. Illegal vices for the kiddos. Alright, within 30 days. After the date of your purchase, by calling in North America or visiting Activision's privacy policy available at shall be deemed to be part of the agreement accepted and agreed to you by and the terms of such and incorporated herein by reference. So basically it says, well, if you're 30 days too late, go fuck yourself. It's like trying to get an abortion in Alabama. You're just screwed. Alright, for residents outside North America, if you, or if applicable, your parent or guardian do not agree to this agreement, so again, for residents outside North America, so the entire rest of the goddamn world, feels bad, America, do not agree to this agreement, then you must not use or access the program or any part thereof. By clicking to accept, you represent and warrant that you are a natural person. I don't want to be a natural person who is... what the Activision doesn't know what humanity is at this point. They've completely lost all sense of individual being. So if you are a natural person who is not a part of a hive mind conglomerate, we don't understand you, but we know what the youth want these days. That you are a natural person. We are going to assimilate your asshole. That'll be $5. You are a natural person who is over the age of 18 or whose legal guardian has accepted and agreed to this agreement. If you reject this agreement, you return rights to relation to the program and governed by your statutory rights in the country where you bought the program. Please visit... Nothing in this paragraph shall affect your authority or statutory rights. Please note that your rights in respect of online services and service-provided content are covered in Section 12 and 13. Your use of the program shall be subject to the terms of Activision's privacy policy available. Fuck you. Someone's gonna be assimilating my asshole. They better be paying me. That's not how that works, Sparky. Clearly, in 2019, gotta pay for that. Page 4. Except for Section 16, arbitration, and class action waiver, Activision reserves the right to modify this agreement at any time by any means. Which basically says, we can do whatever we want. They're trying to pull a Darth Vader. You best hope that I do not alter the deal anymore, said Darth Vader. Totally 100% quotable right there. They're just trying, they're Darth Vader. Activision's fucking Darth Vader. Pray I do not change the deal any further. I'm already frothing at the fucking mouth. It's only page 4. Oh, God. Including without limitation by 1, posting the modifications to and 2, requiring you to click to accept the agreement, and your continued use of the program constitutes your acceptance of the modifications. If any further modifications to the agreement are unacceptable to you or cause you to no longer be in compliance with this agreement, you must terminate and immediately stop using the program. If any future modifications are implemented as a click to accept agreement, you may not be able to continue using the program unless you affirmatively accept the modified agreement. Pray that I do not change the agreement further. Crash Team microtransactions, you damn right, son, bro. Bruh. So, unfortunately, no, you can't have any modded, realistic horse genitalia added into Crash Team Racing. It feels real fucking bad. Can we get an F for realistic horse genitals for fucking Crash Team Racing? Skyrim, you were able to turn Randy fucking Savage into a goddamn dragon. No horse genitalia for Crash Team Racing. Feels bad. I like how they're calling it a program instead of a game. We own all rights to the program. Welcome to EU Agreement World, where you never own what you pay for. Oh, we're getting there, Sparky. You're jumping ahead. It's only page 4. There's so much more to do. Page 5. 1. Services and additional terms of service. Use of certain features of the program, including online or multiplayer components or updated features, may require assent to additional terms of services. You will be provided with these additional terms of services at the time of applicable features are made available to you. If you do not assent to the additional terms of services, you may not be able to access or use the additional features that are subject to the additional terms of services. I don't know if you've been aware, but there's additional terms of services in the future. It's very subtle, you know? I can see why people may not understand that the additional terms of services may be in future contract applications and updates, but those additional terms of services, man, you gotta watch out for those. It completely lines up for itself of just being a wall of text. Page 6. Oh boy. Welcome to Activision. We are just as bad as EA and... No, all AAA fucking publishers are at the same... Not fucking game studios, but publishers. You got fucking Gearbox. You got fucking Activision / Blizzard. You got Bethesda. You got fucking EA. You got Ubisoft. Valve. They're just sucking dick on fucking underlords. My God, they just really want that. All of them, they can all go to hell. All those publishers are just fucking trash, as noted in 43 pages of legal nonsense. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna end up getting the dry heaves from reading this. Number 2, limited use license. Subject to any system requirements, Activision grants you the non-exclusive, non-transferable, limited right and license to install and use 1 copy of the software components. You only get 1 of the program solely for your personal use. You only get 1! All rights not specifically granted are reserved by Activision. The program is licensed, not sold for your use. AKA, we own this, you don't own this, go fuck yourself. Your license confers no title or ownership in the program. Therefore, any money that you fucking flush down the toilet into this game, it's gone. You fucking lit on fire for those digital items, and it ain't coming back. This is not an economy. This is not an investment. This is you lighting money on fire. That's all this is. They say it right up there. You do not own anything in this game, including the fucking game. It gets so much better, guys. It gets so much better. And should not be construed as a sale of any rights in the program. Therefore, you also cannot resell this game legally. The knock knock FBI. This agreement shall also apply to patches or updates. No, not my patches. You leave patches alone. He's gonna fucking leg day the shit out of you, Activision. You may obtain for the program unless that patch or update is accompanied by additional terms. This is all caps, this entire paragraph now. You acknowledge and agree that other than license granted to you by this agreement, you shall have no ownership or property interest in any product or service provided content as defined below, including without limitation online accounts, any virtual currency or goods, and you further acknowledge and agree that to the fullest extent permitted by applicable law, all rights in and to such products and service provided content are and shall forever be owned by and inure to the benefit of Activision. You should be thanking us that we permitted you to play this goddamn game. You should be licking our fucking boots and saying, yes sir, give me more so that you can play your online racing game, you fucking pissants. You peasants. For residents outside of North America, for the avoidance of doubt, nothing in Section 2 shall limit your right to sell and transfer the physical media containing the program which you have rightly purchased. So only in North America, aka America, lobbyist heaven, Americans, let's just keep it blunt, you know, you got Canada and you got Mexico, but let's just be honest, this is for Americans. Americans do not have the right to own the thing that they've purchased at all, whereas the rest of the world who actually legally said no, Activision, are your clients actually purchase a good and service and it's theirs and they have to obey the laws in other countries, then they have to say, all right, fine, you own it, but in America, nope, you're fucked. How's that making any fucking sense, guys? This is dumb. This is so fucking dumb. How? And also, Bup is still playing in the background. This is great. So, if you live in the land of the free, boy oh boy, nothing's free anymore. God almighty. They have these horrible require a college law degree to, so they can hire whoever they want. Yep, Project CD Red. It's like the only one I have any hope for. Well, CD Projekt Red is, yeah, they're a publisher, but they're more like a publisher like Klein or Double Fine or anything like that is. I would not consider them AAA, as in having billions of dollars in stock. They aren't up there with the top, like, the cream of the crop of crap. Because you do have the independent and, like, Devolver Digital. They're one of the best developers all around, publishers. And, there's some good ones out there. It's just that the big boys who just really, really care about having bonuses for Randy Bobandy. And are absolutely not, you know, dick deep in the pockets of Tencent. It's great. It's fucking great. Patch is the true savior of video games. You only own the plastic shell that holds the game. No, you're only fucking licensing the shell. Activision can kick down your door and grab it, just peel it from your cold, dead hands at any point. It's only a loan. You don't own it. It's a fucking loan, and you should be thanking us that we are giving you the privilege to play Crash Team Racing Nitro's Fuel. Oh my god, this is fucking outrageous. Oh, Jesus. Hey, if you don't want corporations swaying the politicians, why don't you just give them money too? They had to get physical copy or digital copy. I got the physical fucking pre-ordered deluxe edition from GameStop that got me a whopping $4 physical enamel buttons, pins, whatever you want to call them, and a shitty fucking hula skirt, crash kind of bobblehead thing that you would put in your car. It is cheap as hell. It's pure garbo. It's no bueno. And it came with in-game skin codes too, cause whatever. Got to dab on those defaults. I can't believe that's a legitimate insult for fucking kids in schools these days. If you play Fortnite and your friends find out you're wearing a default skin, you're just called a default. God, what's wrong with just calling everyone a basic bitch? But Bib, you got the Wumpa fruit. No, we don't talk about the Wumpa fruit. All right. So basically, Section 2 only applies to America, and Too Long didn't read, even though I read it, but Too Long didn't read. Fuck you. That's what it boils down to is fuck you, give us money, and you get nothing in return. Just light it on fire. Go. Page 7. License conditions. The licenses, this is the part where it basically says everything that you do with this game, fucking illegal. Oh, what a loser. They don't beg their parents to pay for loot boxes and microtransactions. Little Billy's just a poor fucking default. Oh, God, what is, I've lived too long. This section, this is the interesting section. This says basically every goddamn thing that you could do with this game is illegal. Let's get into this bad boy. Let's get into the spicy details. Oh, they spicy as hell. 3. License conditions. This license is subject to the following license limitations. Any use of the program in violation of the license limitations will result in immediate termination of your license, and continued use of the program will be an infringement on Activision's copyrights and other rights in and to the program. You agree that you will not do or allow any of the following. 1. Exploit the program commercially, which I would imagine would be selling your game for money, because again, you don't own the property, you're licensing it, so you can't technically sell something that isn't your property. You go into jail. 2. Subject to any system requirements, use the program or more than one system at the same time. You think you can install this game on another fucking PlayStation? You fucking scumbag criminal piece of shit. You are stealing the money right out of the shareholder's mouth. Think of them. Think of the millionaires, you fucking degenerate. 3. Make copies of the program, in whole or in part. I swear to God, if you shared that saved data, I swear to God. 4. Without limiting and foregoing clause. What? And now it's back to 3 again. How does Activision count? This ain't right. They skip. What? Clause. Oh, I get it. Without limiting the foregoing clause 3, which is the previous clause, which is make copies of the program in whole or in part. I just thought the lawyers probably had an aneurysm writing this thing for a second there. Copy the program onto a hard drive or other storage device unless the program itself makes a copy during installation, or unless you are downloading the program from an authorized Activision online retailer. So if I transfer this game into my external hard drive that I use to store, 70 gigs worth of Spyro the Dragon, is that breaking the law? I'm gonna say yes. 5. Use the program in a network multi-user arrangement or remote access arrangement, including any online use except as included in the program functionality. So if you take this to a LAN party, God help you, if everyone in that LAN party doesn't have their own separate copy of the game, fucking trash. You deserve to rot in jail for the rest of your fucking life. 6. Sell, rent, lease, license, distribute, or otherwise transfer the program. Fucking GameStop, you're fucked. You're reselling copies of this game. Oh, you going to jail. You going to jail. Fucking GameStop is now an illegal pirate operation, because if they sell fucking used copies of Crash Team Racing, they're breaking the contract, man. They're breaking the contract. You can't rent You can't rent the game? Are you fucking kidding me? I love so much how the major players in the game industry has completely vilified the idea of renting as stealing money from them. I'm gonna do that's gonna be a big oof for me, Chief. All right, let me read what you guys been saying. We just got done with how if you rent or sell this game, you are pirate scum. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, what a loser! They didn't beg their parents for loot boxes and microtransactions. Bob's starting the newest trend of streaming reading the service agreement. Careful, Bib. Ninja might take the idea. That's fine. We'll talk about Ninja another time. Not today. We can't take the emphasis off of this, because Ninja's just a fucking idiot. When you break it down, he's just a fucking idiot, and it's wonderful. Don't make Spyro and Crash like they got 300% mad. Those files are gonna get super mad, but like, how the fuck can you vilify renting? If you don't pay the full fucking admission fee to this game, if you get this at a discounted price, you're basically, you don't deserve to play this game. If you didn't pay the full price like all the extremely top tier ultimate players did, we don't even want you around. How dare you save money? How dare you fucking not pay all the things all at once? It's not like every service nowadays requires an admission fee. It's not like that adds up. Just keep giving us money. If you don't keep giving us money, you're a fucking thief. Can any hard drive possibly hold both of those things at once? Can you divide by 0? Alright, 7. Subject to applicable laws, reverse engineer, derive source code, modify, decompile, disassemble, or create derivative works of the software and other property or proprietary technology in the program in whole or in part. So basically, don't pirate it. I'm glad that piracy was, number 7 out of 10 clauses. The piracy they don't actually care about as much as you fucking reselling and renting the game, you fucking degenerates. Renting a game to try before you buy? How dare! Hear that? No fan games. Feels bad. They're really putting a nail in the fucking realistic horse genitalia coffin. Fucking F. Ripperoonies. Alright, 8. Create, develop, modify, distribute, or use any unauthorized software programs to gain advantage in any offline, online, or multiplayer game mode. Such behavior will be subject to sanctions at Activision's discretion. Because, Activision's got a real good track record on banning hackers. Fun fact, after I told you guys what I did in Overwatch a few days ago, I still have not received any reprimandations or I have not been punished in any form for being a complete and total absolute garbage human being, visible for all to see in text form while playing ranked Overwatch for 24 hours. Have not been punished at all for my absolute awful, terrible, inexcusable behavior that I did on purpose, because Blizzard's not gonna do a fucking thing about it. Oh, good God. I swear to God, they care more about people trying to rent or resell the game than they do about hackers ruining the game. They absolutely do. There's no doubt about it. Must be made. Alright. For some reason, Twitch is just buffering the shit out of this. Let me just make sure uptime is fine. Sure is. Hackers don't directly decrease sales numbers. Shrug. Number 9. Remove, disable, or circumvent any proprietary notices or labels contained on or within the program. What? Remove, disable, or circumvent any proprietary notice or labels contained. So I guess just don't tamper. Don't peel off the fucking tag off the mattress. You're going to jail. 10. export or re-export the program in violation of any applicable laws or regulations in the United States government. Don't you dare fucking sell this game! Don't peel off the stickers! Yo, Player 30, how you doing? Thought you hated this game? Oh, Player 30. We got 43 pages to go through to show why I hate this game. It's fine. How you doing? Welcome to 43 pages of legal nonsense. Better grab some popcorn. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Oh, the all caps paragraph. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. Unless expressly permitted by Activision, subject to applicable local laws, you agree not to permit the software in the proprietable. Just fucking call it the video game. I'm calling it now the video game. You agree not to permit the software in the video game or any part of it to be combined with, become incorporated in, or used with any software product other than the program. All rights granted to you under this agreement include your use of the software in the video game will terminate immediately in the event that you are in breach of any of these terms, this paragraph, or do anything with any software in the video game that is not expressly permitted by this agreement. Wow, what an amazing blanket umbrella term for saying, you don't have the right to do anything in this video game, and we're not going to specifically, describe what that means. So therefore, if we don't like the stream or the VOD that you publish of our game, we have every right to, copy strike it, maybe, I don't know, whatever, we got the right to. It's just like, if you, pirate the game or anything like that, they might all be under the same clause, who knows? Mystery fun times with, we have the right to do anything. We are the Alpha and the Omega. We are all powerful. Do you really expect people to read 43 pages of this? No, that's why this is fun. Because I'm probably the only one who's doing this. I'm doing a public service. You're fucking welcome. Of course they don't. That's why they want it. But there are like 20 pages of Fortnite dances in text form. None of this shit holds water in court, yeah. You agree not to do any of the following actions while using the program. A. Harass, threaten, embarrass, or cause distress or discomfort upon another participant, user, or other individuals or entity. That's, if you have any fucking moderation like fucking Overwatch does, that's a fucking joke. B. Transmit any UGC? What the fuck is UGC? As defined in Section 14, that Activision considers to be disruptive, unlawful, harmful, threatening, abusive, harassing, defamatory, vulgar, obscene, hateful, or racially, sexually, ethnically, or otherwise objectionable. That covers every single form of expression that you can possibly have. What the fuck? What the fuck can you express under that umbrella term? You cannot do anything. You just sit there, shut up, and just give us your fucking credit card. Just sit there, shut up, don't complain, use swears, get the fuck out of here. UGC Gaming. Ugh. Because, fun fact, most consumers don't have law degrees. That's true, I do not have a law degree, but dear God, I have experience with the bureaucratic red tape that loves to just strangle everyone to death, that was the thing about working in the entertainment industry and working in big cities and living in the great state of New York. You get really used to fucking bullshit like this popping up all the time. You cannot express anything that could be considered objectionable. That's every opinion known to man is objectionable. It's not subjective, it's objective. What the Huh? This is so fucking broad. It's not even funny. You can express how much you love Activision. That's objectionable. C. Impersonate any person or entity, including but not limited to Activision. Ripperonis, anyone who's got a Bob Saget account on the PlayStation 4, rip. You better be Bob Saget, otherwise you're fucked. Oh, that's definitely there to cover the major, whoever they actually get into their pocket to be a, let's call it a online influencer. If you try to pretend that you're Ninja, Or just use the term ninja, which Ninja probably has trademarked and copyrighted. You know, the feudal Japanese term that's been around for several centuries, probably if not a millennia, if not longer. He owns all rights to it. You gonna get banned. Phoenix wakes up from his sleep. I awake. Personate any person or entity, including but not limited to Activision. Shit. Slit Ninja. D. Disrupt normal program functionality, otherwise act in a manner that negatively affects other participants and or the overall program experience. So I guess that's saying don't use exploits, but what if you accidentally fall out of the skybox because your game's a buggy mess and everyone fucking T-poses on their fucking carts to assert dominance, and therefore their opponents, you know, run away in fear because they've been dominated by the T-posing. Is that, you know, the user's fault? Yes. Too powerful. E. Post or transmit any unsolicited advertising, promotional materials, or any other forms of solicitation. What? So unless you are a fucking, permitted brand deal, unless you're sponsored directly through Activision, God forbid you advertise your Twitch channel. You're banned. Fucking banned. Banned. Your fucking username is your Twitch channel ID. Banned. Get out of here. Banned. Who the fuck's allowed to play this game? We're only on page 8. Who's allowed to play this game? All this is basically, oh, give us money, and then before you have any right to refund the money, probably after the 30-day expiration date, the game is just completely shut down to you after you you sink in like $500 into digital hats. I don't know how many of you know what Logan's Run is, but it's after a certain expiration date, like if you turn 30, you get hunted down and you're killed. No one's allowed past the age of 30. You're dead. Only the young, beautiful people may populate the earth. And therefore, you're just terminated. You're past your prime. You're past your usefulness. Get the fuck out of here. Fine. We have a healthy, stable community. We care about you. We're definitely your friend. Give us money. We're not prostitutes and whores. Or pimps. Give us your fucking money. It's an actual fucking shakedown, guys. This is crazy. And also that bup is going strong in the background, man. Oh. Oh, jeez. Alright, F. Fucking get F's out. It's F time. F. Intentionally or unintentionally violate any applicable law, regulation, or treaty while using or accessing the program. You know, I find it real hard to not, violate the Geneva Convention on a daily basis, so I just don't know how I'm going to be able to restrain myself. I commit war crimes all the time. I don't know. I just don't know. Fucking F. G. Post multiple posts of the same content, i.e. spam. Or H. Invade the privacy or violate or infringe any right of a person or entity, including without limitations, any intellectual property rights. I like how intellectual property rights, as in the game, has more rights than violating a person's private fucking profile. The fucking video game has more rights than you fucking do. Good job. Oh, that's a real knee slapper. I'm slapping the hell out of that knee. Oh. And also that's at the very end. That's, oh yeah, you might have rights in this game, but not compared to the game itself. You were scum compared to the fucking Crash Bandicoot licensing property. The music's becoming menacing. I don't know. It's been the same. Parents and guardians of children under the age of a majority in their jurisdiction or 18 years of age, whichever is older, agree that you will be responsible for all uses of the program by your child, whether or not such use were authorized by you. Can you imagine if on the release date of like the original Xbox in like 2001, this was connected with Halo and its online multiplayer? Can you imagine how no one would have played that game at all because every fucking 12-year-old would have been insta-banned for opening their mouth on that microphone for the first time ever? Just fucking insta-banned. This is insanity. This is crazy, man. This is a big oof. I tried launching Crash Insane Trilogy but accidentally bought mustard gas and flamethrowers. I know, and sometimes it happens. Like, if this had happened in the PlayStation 2 or the Xbox original days, no online multiplayer game would have ever survived at all. None of them. Oh my god, this is... Is there even, like, chat in this game? When I was playing and I tried the multiplayer, I didn't notice any ways to communicate with other players, but I guess you can technically, because I have my PSN account private ever since, because you can't trust Sony's security. They're just if you get hacked by North Korea, you're number one oof, if there was ever a number one oof. And then when the whole thing happened where they couldn't process texts, and if someone sent it to you out of nowhere, it would hard reset your entire PlayStation. So I don't even bother with that. So I have a private, completely no accepting friend requests or anything like that for my PlayStation account. So I guess you can still contact people outside the game in the PlayStation messaging system, but that's through PlayStation's terms of services. That has nothing to do with Blizzard Activision. So I don't know how the fuck they enforce that. Alright, on to page 9 out of 43. My voice is already shot. This is fine. 4. Ownership. All title ownership rights and intellectual property rights in and to the video game are owned by Activision, affiliates of Activision, or Activision's licensors. The program is protected by the copyright laws of the United States of America, intellectual copyright treaties, conventions, and other laws. The program may contain certain licensed materials, and Activision license may protect their rights in the event of any violation of the agreement. All caps incoming. Notwithstanding anything to the company, you acknowledge and agree that you shall have no ownership or other property interests in any account stored or hosted on an Activision system, and you further acknowledge and agree that all rights in and to these accounts are and shall forever be owned by and inure to the benefit of Activision. Activision may suspend, terminate, modify, or delete any of these accounts at any time, for any reason, for no reason, with or without notice to you. They have no reason to give for terminating your account. That needs a slow clap. No reason. We are benevolent gods. You are privileged to suck our dicks at any time. You're welcome. No wonder Bungie fucking just jumped ship at the opportunity they got. Cause like, honestly, they did not want Destiny to be what it turned into under Activision. Because look at this shit that they were going to fucking force onto the company that made goddamn Halo. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, God. Oh. And how is this the same legal service or legal agreement they have with fucking Call of Duty? Are you trying to say Call of Duty isn't a toxic fucking cesspool? No. No reason. Fucking hypocrites. Absolute fucking garbage. They're just saying they can pick and choose who they can censor at any time. Because, LOL, no givesy backsies. This is great. That's fine. It's okay. stay hydrated. Like Hydrate Bot says all the time, I just hydrated. They really are saying that they have, because like this is the number one way to silence criticism, is by saying, no, you're not allowed to criticize us. Why? We don't gotta give you a reason. Oh, baby. Baby, I love the way. Every day. 5. Patches and updates. Patches, no. Activision may deploy or provide mandatory patches, updates, and modifications to the program that must be installed for you to continue to the use of the program. Activision may update the program remotely without notifying you, and you hereby grant to Activision consent to deploy and apply such patches, updates, and modifications. Broadband internet is required for such patches, updates, and modifications. You are responsible for any and all broadband access and usage fees. Oh, what's that? People in America still have to use fucking dial-up? That's why Redbox is so popular, because most people don't have actual reliable internet, and therefore they use their phones mostly in order to communicate online? What? Activision does not give a shit about anyone unless you can pay to get into the casino. That's it. You have to pay the fee to get into their exclusive club. And if you don't have the money to stay in their exclusive club, well, get the fuck out of here. Just get out of here. Fun? No, absolutely not. You're not allowed to have fun unless you can pay for it. This is a fucking online casino. There's no fucking reading in between the lines. This is what they fucking are. Are you kidding me? Fucking surprise mechanics, my asshole. Jesus. Alright, you were responsible for any and all broadband access and usage fees. Suck my dick. Oh god, what the hell is this nonsense? Alright, this is section 6. Limited hardware warranty residents in North America and Australia only. Ooh, we're getting spicy, we're getting international now. 6A. Activision warns to the original consumer purchaser of this program that the physical media on which the program is stored and any physical accessory together the goods, will be free from defects in material and workmanship for 90 days from the day of purchase. Okay, this is basically the warranty to make sure that the disc actually works, I guess. I don't fucking know. If the goods are found defective within 90 days of original purchase, Activision agrees to replace free of charge the applicable device goods within the applicable 90-day period. Upon its receipt of the program, knows how they're going to send you a new copy, not a refund. So it's just showing that the actual physical manufacturing of the goods does not cost them as much as they want you to think it does, because they can replace that in a Thanos snap of the fingers. And therefore, here, keep having this worthless physical garbage that costs 5 cents to make and produce in a sweatshop, but you're not getting your $40 back. God no, that's ours. Get the fuck out of here. The goods. Why do I feel like they're distributing drugs now? Why would you ever associate anyone who would go through the trouble of making a 43-page fucking contract with any kind of vice, Sparky? These are the good guys. They're your friends. They want you to have fun. This is, you know what the AAA industry has become? Pinocchio. It's become the land of the fucking Lost Boys, where, oh yeah, everything's great. You get to do whatever you want until you have to pay the price. And damn it, you're gonna pay the price pretty fast with these guys. Those microtransactions, they go through like that. Processed. Instantly. Guaranteed. This is like some weird Faustinian shit. Like, how does this keep getting through? Oh, not today, Satan. Hydration bot. Good idea. This is fine. No refunds. Bup. I love how also this is absolutely advertised for children's or being family friendly. Just like how on YouTube, the family-friendly section of YouTube is the biggest nightmare you could come across. Like, the exploit of children is so rampant. But it keeps going through because it's one of the biggest money makers of the fucking thing. Like, all these fucking hypocrite fucking corporations saying they're not going to back people who do adult content because it's against their morals. These things are legal fucking child trafficking services. It really is. You're taking advantage of children. You can say that you have to be 18 or older all you want and that you have parental guidance and shit like that. No, you are stealing money from children who have zero concept of reality yet because they have no fucking consciousness. They are not sentient yet. They have not learned what the world means yet. And you're stealing money from them. You're exploiting them. This is disgusting. This is why I think the vilification of the adult industry, or just adult entertainment, which automatically has a dirty term to it through association after all these years of just like Puritan think of the children concepts, is absolute bullshit. Because you know what adults instantly do for adult entertainment? They absolutely enforce 18 or older, or even 21 or older, to be a part of to participate, or even to watch. Because you know what? They only want fucking adults to be a part of it. I don't want fucking kids in my stream. I don't want goddamn kids watching my stuff, because they're not going to understand what it means. They don't need to be seeing my stuff. I want to have conversations with fucking sentient human beings who are going to be able to understand what the fucking impact is on this. Kids don't need to be exposed to what these people are selling. This is just because it's just such a rabbit hole. It's a fucking Pandora's box that can't be closed. And it's disgusting. But you know, the people who actually cater to an adult audience are adults themselves and want to be seen as mature, regardless of whether or not, you know, what your definition of mature is. Mature is mature. They're the bad guys. It's like with, you know, the prequels for Star Wars, where Anakin, Darth Vader, had to be an actual child in order to sell toys to children, because children only understand what, oh, there's another kid, I'm gonna buy another kid because I know. No, that's not how it works, god damn it. Maybe I should have my niece watching this then and put her back to bed. Probably not. I don't recommend. Remember when YouTube first started out, they had the filter where you could only watch mature content if you were legally 18 or older? That's why on my YouTube account, I'm like, what, 4 years older than what I was or something like that, because I was like 16 at the time. No, I was probably, when did I make that account? It was either 2005 or 2006. I think 2006 was when I made my YouTube account, and I wasn't 18 yet, so I couldn't watch the mature content, so of course I made myself older. So I was a smart-ass teenager. Joke ruined. Oh, stop having your niece watch this. Yep, that is one ruined joke. Alright, where the fuck were we? Free of charge, the applicable device goods within the applicable 90-day period upon its receipt of the program. Post this page with proof of the date of purchase. Oh, date of purchase. So long as the goods are still being manufactured by Activision. Well, 20 years from now, you're gonna demand that free fucking Crash Team Racing physical CD. You're fucked. And technically, I guess Blu-ray, but who's counting here? If the goods are no longer available, Activision retains the right to substitute similar goods or equal or greater value. This warranty is limited to the goods of original provided by Activision and is not applicable to normal wear and tear. The warranty shall not be applicable and shall be void if the defect has arisen through abuse, mistreatment, or neglect. I'm gonna absolutely take a bite out of the CD and send it back to them. Any implied warranties prescribed by status are expressed limitedly to the 90-day period described above, except as set forth herein. This warranty is in lieu of all warranties expressed or implied. Therefore, if it's the past 90 days, you're fucked. Oh, that's normal terms of service of warranties. For residents in North America, for information about warranty replacement or any other customer service inquiries, call BLIT in North America, or if you prefer to not call, please visit BLIT If any replacement is appropriate, you will need to return the original goods, a copy of your dated sales receipt, your name and return address. They want to know where you live. A description of the defect and the problems you are encountering, and 5, the incident RMA number given to you by customer support. In the United States, send to warranty replacement Activision, blah, 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 blah. They want to know where you are. That way they can call the cops faster, huh? Oh, God. Okay, this is all Australia. Fuck it. This has nothing to do with me. This is all about returning goods. This is fine. This is just normal warranty. Okay, this to sum up this paragraph in Australian. G'day, cunt! There you go. We did it. Blimey! Fucking g'day, cunt! Blimey. Boy. Fucking hell. Bloody hell. Sniping's a good job, mate. 6B, limited hardware warranty. Residents of all countries other than North America and Australia only. The warranty for the program is provided in accordance with your statutory rights as a customer, which will always prevail. So basically, everyone outside of North America and Australia, you can have a refund whenever you want, and you can get the item replaced whenever you want. Okay, thanks, bye. Limitations of damages for residents of North America. Activision shall not be liable for special and or concurrent damages resulting from possession, use, or malfunction. Okay, this is all. Just don't beat the fucking Blu-ray to bits with a hammer and expect to get something back. Damn! My plan's been thwarted. Alright, B. Residents outside North America. Nothing in this agreement shall limit or exclude Activision's liability to you for death or personal injury caused by our negligence. What? What? Excuse me? Is the Blu-ray made from asbestos? Do I need to be concerned about it spinning around in the PlayStation 4? Excuse me? That came out of nowhere. Can I shuriken the fucking Blu-ray into my skull? Alright, we need to read this. For fraudulent misrepresentation or for any other liability that may not, under the laws of the jurisdiction where you reside, be limited to okay, so nothing in this agreement shall limit or exclude Activision's liability to you for death or personal injury caused by our negligence. So Activision just straight up said that they are responsible for you dying from Crash Team Racing. Does that include if you go on a 7-day binge of playing the video game and you drop dead? You can sue them, correct? Alright. And this is for outside of North America. I'm sorry. Everyday Joe in America, you got that quadrupedal fucking double quadruple bypass because you just could not put down Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel and you just had a massive coronary heart attack. You better have private insurance, otherwise you're just dead. I think they cleared that up. If you die in game, you die in real life. How is this? What? How is this in here? Page 15. You contained the goodies. You contained the goods. Wow. For death or personal injury caused by our negligence. Hard to sue when you're dead, yeah. It's a bit of a quandary. I'd have to say I would definitely, if I died while playing a Activision Blizzard game, I would absolutely just haunt the shit out of them. I'd have nothing else to do for all of eternity. Why not? Sounds like a good plan. Alright. 8. Termination. Without prejudice to any other rights of Activision, this agreement will terminate automatically if you fail to comply with its terms and conditions. You already covered this by saying you have unlimited power. How many times do you have to fucking say you have unlimited power, Activision? How many different interpretations of you are God himself do you need to come across in print? In the event of termination for this reason, you must destroy all copies of the program and all of its component parts. You may also terminate the agreement at any time by permanently deleting any installation of the program and destroying all copies of the program in your possession or control. The following provisions shall survive termination of this agreement: license conditions, Section 3, ownership, Section 4, limited hardware warranties, yeah, this is all the past warranties that are before, limitation of damages, termination. So they're saying you legally have to destroy this game, then take it back to GameStop and get money for a used game. Are you fucking kidding me? This is where they're getting you for, outside of fucking North America. If you smash this to bits with a hammer and the shrapnel just cuts your artery clean open, they're responsible for your death, because they just straight up said you gotta destroy the CD instead of resell it. Oh my god! What? Is there gonna be like a fucking day every year where everyone gets together and fucking burns their copies of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel in like the center of the city? Instead of book burning, we're burning fucking Activision hard copies. What the fuck is this? What is this? How does this make any sense? It's a madhouse. Hard to sue when you're dead. Destroy it! Destroy the child! Please place all copies in your possession in designated incinerators as well as yourself. How the hell would they enforce this? The mecca of Crash Bandicoot's fucking cremations. If you take this to GameStop, you are breaking the law! The law! Next time you go into a GameStop and you see a used copy of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel, you just gotta start screaming, "This is a madhouse! A madhouse! The lure! You broke the rules!" Oh my god. Alright, so not only is Activision responsible for foreigners' deaths, they're encouraging basically Americans to do whatever they can to destroy this, even at their own, jeopardy, their own risk of life, because they're not accountable for your death or injuries in America. Alright, good to know. Glad to know that American life is meaningless compared to a $40 fucking Blu-ray DVD that was made for 5 cents overseas. Great. I'm glad that's how much we're worth to you. Great. Human life, absolutely respected. Oh, next page. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're not even halfway through this thing. 9. For residents in North America, U.S. government restricted rights. The program has been developed entirely at private expense and are provided as commercial computer software or restricted computer software. Use, duplicated, or disclosure by the U.S. government for a U.S. government subcontractor is subject to the restrictions set forth in subparagraph blah blah blah. So this is all saying, yep, you don't have the rights to redistribute this game or anything like that unless you have the rights. Gucci. 10. For residents in North America, immediately you agreed to, indemnity? Okay, indemnity. You agreed to indemnity, defame, and hold Activision's, its partners, affiliates, licensors, contractors, officers, directors, employees, and agents harmless from all damages, losses, and expenses arising directly or indirectly from your breach of this agreement and or your acts and omissions in using the program pursuant to the terms of this agreement. Oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. You gotta be fucking shitting me. No sue for you. I wonder if there is a government term for video games that they're trying to weasel themselves away from to avoid certain regulations. Absolutely, Sparky. I mean, for God's sakes, these companies haven't paid taxes ever. They're completely tax exempt. Same with Amazon. Amazon's never paid taxes. What are these $3 words? This basically says, and since they can terminate your account with no reason at all, if you defame, what is it? Who's the president of Activision? Is it Bobby Kotick? Bobby. Good old Bobby boy. Bob v. Bob. Which Bob will reign supreme? You can't make fun of him. If you hurt his feelings, he's going to take the game away from you. Sorry to say. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Damn it, Bobby, that boy ain't right. But, yeah, this is basically saying you can't make fun of us. You can't call us out on the bullshit that we are absolutely committing. You can't make fun of us. You can do whatever we want, but you can't fucking do it to us. We're immune. We made the game. We're fine. Man, Activision sure loves to dish out the pain, but they can't handle it at all. They're a terrible dominatrix. All right, next page, 19. Oh God, we're not even halfway through. Service provided content. Service provided content consists of all virtual materials. So hats. This is what fucking hats are underneath. It consists of all virtual material, information, and content provided to you, e.g. unlockable content, accounts, stats, virtual assets, virtual currencies, codes, achievements, virtual rewards. They can take away your achievos. They can take away the achievos. Credits, access, shows, tokens, coins, power-ups, and customization in connection with your use of the program, including the online service, which you need to earn, grind, buy, and or purchase in order to obtain additional content. They even add in you have to earn, grind, buy, and or purchase. What's the difference between buy and purchase and or earn and grind? I'm already going crazy, guys. I'm going crazy from the fucking bullshit bureaucracy they're trying to say is legal. Oh, banned from the game. RIP. It's like when you're playing pretend battles with your classmate and one kid keeps making up more and more power so they won't lose. Exactly. Now I'm invincible, fools! Fools! I'm fucking invincible! What is the difference between earn and grind and or buy and purchase? There are none. Why did they have to have? I want to curl up and die. I want to remind everybody to I shop, I donate, and I gamer tag. I have an anti-eye laser shield nerd and Discorday. Oh, I'm fucking invincible. You can't get to us, you filthy peasants. We're up in the tower. Hew. Oh, this is painful, guys. This is real painful. My soul is getting sucked out of it. My fucking husk of a shell. I didn't even have one to begin with. I'm just fucking withering away. God damn it. Do you know how big their legal team has to be? Do you know how many fucking assistants their lawyers had to make go through this for fucking Crash Team Racing? So that they can somehow weasel in online gambling mechanics into a children's game in order to bypass legal laws in the EU. This is disgusting, man. I just feel dirty reading this. Like, God, if there's one thing that's right, lawyers live up to their reputation. Huh. This is the contract from below. From the Binding of Isaac. Yeah. It's right here. Surprise mechanics! Wow! So many fucking legal clerks who could have been working on fucking human rights bills and champion for actual causes that matter had to be forced to labor in LOL, we can do whatever we want, give us your money for these fucking pixelated hats. Like, that's the job they have. Just like how on YouTube, the people who are bounty hunters for the mechanical copyright claims and copyright strikes, those people are just their own class of fucking scumbags. We'll talk about them later. Sparky, remind me to talk about fucking YouTube bounty hunters at some point, because those guys are just real garbage. That's some real trash right there. But, like, honest to God, this is insanity. This is crazy. My car's engine was stolen. Damn those surprise mechanics. And you still have to pay for it. Wow. While the program may allow you to earn, grind, buy, or purchase service-provided content within or in connection with gameplay, you do not in fact own or have any property interest in the service-provided content, and the price of any service-provided content does not refer to any credit balance of real currency of or its equivalent. You know, if you read onto my Patreon, if you go to my Donate and read my Patreon contract, it sounds very similar to this. Here's the exception. I am not a Fortune 500 company. I am a single human being who has the right to do whatever I want at any point, because no means no, whereas these people are employed by the thousands, have shareholders, have stocks, and they're still acting like they can do whatever they want because they want to desperately convince people that they are just a single entity. They are an entity, but as in singular, not plural. They are a company. They're not a person. A person has the right to say no at any point because they have actual human rights. Companies don't have fucking human rights. They're fucking companies. People who are fucking still saying, oh, the robots are gonna rise up and kill mankind. No, mankind's gonna get destroyed by a couple of assholes who desperately wanted those bonus stocks for Christmas. People, like, come on, man, this is fucking bullshit. This is just so fucking stupid. Oh, this is so painful. The robots are gonna rise up and steal our American jobs. Those Mexican robots. No. Bad train of thought. Bad. Unless otherwise specified in writing, any service-provided content that you receive is licensed to you as set forth herein, and you shall have no ownership right thereto in any service-provided content. You may not sell, land, rent, trade, or otherwise transfer any service-provided content except for other service-provided content where applicable. Wow, what a fucking oxymoron that sentence was. You can, you can't, but you probably can. But don't, maybe, I don't know. It's fine, don't question it. Any sales, service, provide content, including but not limited to virtual currency for real money, or exchange of those items for virtual currency for value outside the program is prohibited. RIP. Can't sell those bumper coins for real money. Is this how they evade taxes? The right to pay taxes? Because as long as they say they're actually not selling anything, they don't have to A, charge sales tax in states like New York that have a 9% sales tax automatically slapped on. Even now, Sony has every platform is upgraded to state individual tax, things. So when I was in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, and I had Steam for all those years, I just paid the flat fee, didn't have to pay any taxes. But now that I live in New York, every transaction I make from the Steam store, except for the market, because that's person to person, I don't know how that works, but if I buy anything directly, like the games or in-game items that are tangible, that you pay and you possess and you own, that are connected to your account, there is a 9% sales tax. Even my on PlayStation, when I have to buy my PlayStation Plus, it's $10, but now it's $10 plus 9% sales tax, no matter what. So, is this how they get past paying taxes? By saying you don't actually own what you pay. So, are they trying to say that this game is a fucking, a charity? Is fucking Blizzard, Activision, a charitable company like the fucking Red Cross? Can you write this off as taxes? Oh. This is nuts. This is nuts how a multi-billion-dollar company can worm away from taxes, from paying millions of dollars in taxes. This country is set up to reward these people from paying taxes while everyone else in the country has to pay out the fucking nose to keep supporting these assholes because they have to keep getting bailed out. And I'm also talking about the banks too and all that. This is... Oh. We're not even halfway through! Alright, service-provided content may be altered, removed, deleted, or discontinued by Activision. Limited time items, you better get them. Once they're there, and once they're gone, they're gone. AKA, once this game stops being popular and they just fucking straight up delete the servers. You're fucked. And that's gonna happen in like 2 years. You better fucking believe it. AG, upon termination of this agreement and or cessation of online support for the program as set out in Section 8, even if you have not used or consumed the service-provided content prior to alteration, removal, deletion, or discontinuation. Without limiting the above, service-provided content may include virtual coins, points, or other virtual currencies. Virtual currencies. This is fucking disgusting. Like, I just feel... You know, the other day, I had to fucking sponge bath my entire legs to get the sweat and fucking dust and grime off of me after just living in an actual oven. I had to soak my feet in scalding hot water for like a half hour to like boil off the grease that had accumulated around my ankles. And it was gross. That entire process, it took me a half hour just to clean my legs. And then like a fucking, just scrape all the dirt. This is more vile. This is more disgusting than actually being physical filth. This is bad. This is just scum. Oh, this is really bad. Page 20. By purchasing or otherwise acquiring virtual currency, you obtain a limited license. As in, the currency is a license. It's not actually a currency, guys. We never have an actual currency. It's just a license to purchase or obtain things that you don't actually own. And we can take away at any given time and or just delete. Whoopsie doodles. Also, is this covering the fact that if anything happens to your account, if your account gets hacked or deleted or anything like that, they can say, well... That's not our problem. Everything that you had on your account, whoopsie doodles, it's gone. Start again. Destroy your copy and consume again. I have 500 licenses. A license to a virtual number you don't own. Which is revocable by Activision at any time unless otherwise required by applicable laws. To access and select from other service-provided content. Virtual currency has no monetary value. Wow! It's like it's not a real currency, Bitcoin. And does not continue currencies or constitute currency or property of any type. So, give us real money backed by the gold and silver standard that is a physical marketable price, whereas it will always retain a value, so that you can get nothing in return. We were a small independent company trying to get through this. I mean, guys, if you don't feel bad for us, I don't know, we're pleading with you. Help us keep the lights on. And the champagne flowing and the whores. We can't live without our gilded whores, okay? Do you expect us to live a life without Lamborghinis fueled by the blood of orphans? How dare you expect us to compromise our living situations? How dare you? To increase. But it's not your purchase. We're simply providing a service of increment a number on your account. Yeah. Virtual currency may not be redeemed for other service-provided content only, if at all, subject to applicable local law. Virtual currency is not refundable. You are not entitled to a refund or any other compensation, such as service-provided content or any unused virtual currency. And unused virtual currency is non-exchangeable. Activision may revise the pricing for the service-provided content and virtual currency. That totally is not a currency, it's just virtual. offered through the program at any time. Activision may limit the total amount of service-provided content or virtual currency that may be purchased at any one time, and or limit the total amount of service-provided Oh my god! The amount of service-provided content or virtual currency that may be held in your account in the aggregate. You are only allowed to purchase service-provided content or virtual currency from Activision or our authorized partners through our program and not any other way. Activision reserves the right to refuse your request to acquire service-provided content and or virtual currency. You agree that you will solely be responsible for paying any applicable taxes. Oh boy! You will be responsible for any applicable taxes related to the acquisition of, use, or access to service-provided content and or virtual currency. Oh boy, Face Stabler. Still in that number one spot. Sir, please. Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. Oh boy. We gotta break this one down. This one hurts. I can't feel my legs anymore. This is fine. Trying to see exactly where it was. You're only allowed to purchase service-provided content or virtual currency from Activision or our authorized partners through the program, and not in any other way. Oh my god. This is bad. Can't feel my legs. I'm just sitting here. Oh, not moving around or anything. All the blood is just rushing to my head too. I'm gonna have like the biggest headache I've had since playing fucking Overwatch from reading this fucking garbage. Non-refundable. It's not exchangeable, and they can revise the pricing at any point. I hate everything. This is bad. This is getting real bad, guys. This is an oof. There may be service-provided content, should you choose to purchase it, which will require you to make a payment with real money, the amount of which will be set out in the program. All service-provided content will be made available immediately when you purchase it with real money, and you acknowledge that this is the case and that you will have no right to change your mind and cancel. Sometimes known as cooling off, right? Once your purchase is complete. Depending on your platform, any service-provided content purchase will be purchased from your platform provider, and such purchase will be subject to the respective terms of service and user agreement. Please check usage rights for each purchase, as these may differ from item to item unless otherwise shown. Content available in any game store has the same age rating as the game. What the fuck? Is this how they're also covering their asses if people steal credit cards? I think it is. They're trying to say they're not liable for credit card theft purchases. That's exactly what they're fucking saying. Fucking garbage pieces of shit. They're not responsible for people stealing credit card information. Oh my god. You scrubbed your legs up because they felt so dirty. That's why you can't feel them. Ugh. Ugh. Good old Activision Blizzard, you know. You agree that if you are a victim of fucking credit card fraud, you're fucked. Oh my god. This is bad, guys. This is real fucking bad. This is just stupid. I've gotten so much stupider in this past, how much time? Hour and 45 minutes. I've gotten real dumb. Common sense is dead. Imagine watching Overwatch streams provided by the same company. Fish Molly, don't you dare face disabler. Listen, fucking Florida Mayhem beat the shit out of London Spitfire today, and it was hilarious. That's entertainment. However, I'm real pissed off that next week they're having the one diva emblem / symbol be an emote that you can only get if you had the fucking Twitch subscription. They knew exactly what they were doing. Fuck off, Blizzard. How dare you? It is the same company, by the way. You're absolutely right. We're getting that law degree, boyos! Even though this terms and service agreement, it's using, quote-unquote, $5 words, but it's the most simplistic, repetitive jargon over and over. After 21 pages, it's been saying the same thing like every page, except for if they're responsible for your fucking death. Which came out of nowhere. Page 15, you're my favorite page. It's been all the same things. They're just, each page is too long didn't read, covering our ass. We can do what we want, we're God, we win, we're fucking invincible, don't make fun of good old Bobby. And that's about it. And also, if you're outside of America, we're responsible for your death. However, if you're in America, that's too bad. Boring to watch, boring to play, but we'll watch Owl anyway. That's what it boils down to. Oh, God. This is them covering fucking credit card scams. This is disgusting. People who steal credit card information have more rights than you as someone just playing the game. How is this possible? How do people who follow the rules keep getting punished more and more? This is a madhouse. We're in fucking bizarro timeline. Well, everything got topsy-turvy, guys. I refuse to believe that this is our reality. Alright, page 22. Availability. 12. Alright. 12.8. For residents in North America, Activision does not guarantee that any online services, player features associated with the program, collectively online services, or service-provided content will be available at all times or at any given time, or that Activision will continue to offer online services or service-provided content for any particular length in time. This is saying they can shut down the servers at any time. LOL, fuck you. That's the gist of it. Oh, item server's down, we don't gotta give a fuck. Oh, you can't play the game because the servers are down? I don't give a fuck. This is gonna be great in 2 years when the game's dead. They're just, everyone's gonna get fucked over. Guys, please do not invest any money into this game. Don't fucking do it. And you know what I'm gonna do when I'm done with this contract? I'm not accepting it. Therefore, Activision, I'm going to decline your contract, and I'm never going to play this game, ever. And therefore, I am not under your quote-unquote jurisdiction, and I have every right to say what I want, as in reading your completely, publicly, free and available to see contract. I'm commenting off of what you've provided all your consumers to review. I'm not agreeing to this. This is some horseshit. 1 hour of reading the terms of service. It's been more than an hour, fucking Face Disabler. We can shut down the servers when we don't want to pay for them, yep. But don't you dare make private servers free! How dare you keep the game alive when we want it to die! I'm not agreeing to these terms of services. Fuck no, you think I'm crazy? No, I am not playing the game. No, we're going through 43 pages of garbage. That's what the name of the stream is. 43 pages of garbage. I'm providing you exactly what I described. I am just reading the terms of service. I can't play the game unless I agree to it. This is the first thing that popped up once the update hit the PlayStation 4. I cannot physically play the game unless I agree to this. I'm being held hostage. Fuck you, Blizzard. So if someone wants to look up the price of Wumpa fruits, please share it with chat. Go on it. Get it done. So what's the key points that you don't agree to? I'm gonna have to say yes. Oh no, the mother flame has been awoken. I've angered it. Oh, damn it. The price I paid was too high. Oh, it's right in the left nostril. Fuck. Oh, damn it. Sorry, Activision. You're a real son of a bitch. Alright, where the fuck was I? Activision may change and update online services or service provide content without notice to you. Activision make no warranty or representation regarding the availability of online services, even though you're required to be online to play the game, and reserves the rights to modify or discontinue online services in its sole discretion without notice, including, for example, ceasing an online service for economic reasons due to a limited number of users continuing to make use of the online service over time. Rest in peace, demon souls. You will be avenged! We're gonna destroy everything! Where the fuck was I? Oh, we're at all caps time. Notwithstanding anything to the contrary, you acknowledge and agree that online services may be terminated in whole or in part at Activision's sole discretion without notice to you, and in connection with online services termination, any and all service-provided content licensed to you may be terminated. You assume any and all risk of loss associated with the termination of online services and any loss of service-provided content or otherwise. AKA, it's your fault. LOL, you were stupid enough to give us money, you fucking idiot. You dumb 5-year-old idiot. Nerd. Dumb idiot. Stupid 5-year-old. You should fucking know better, idiot. Having fun in our video game? Not in my time. Is there something that fucks you over when you try to stream it or something? Oh, we're getting there, Face Disabler. That in an ELU agreement over a month after the game has already been released. Any and all risk. It's your fault for trusting Satan. I mean, that's kind of true. Alright, 23. Oh, God, what the fuck is this wall of fucking text? Jesus Christ. 12B. For residents outside North America, subject to the next sentence, Activision does not guarantee that any online services or service-provided content... I love how they're not using all content or all caps to insult people outside of America. In America, you're just treated like fucking cattle. They're just screaming at you like an idiot. But here, they're using their fine manners. Oh, we're so sorry for upsetting you. You get the supreme package. These filthy peasants over here in goddamn North America, they get nothing. They get nothing. Halfway there, bless. Oh, God. For residents outside North America is subject to the next sentence. Activision does not guarantee that any online service or service-provided content will be available or error-free at all times or at any given time. Activision warrants that the program, in addition to any service-provided content which has been paid for with real money, will substantially comply with the description provided by it at the point of purchase and be of satisfactory quality. In addition, any related services provided through them will be provided with reasonable care and skill. They get the fucking deluxe package, those bastards. Activision may change and update online services or service-provided content without notice to you, provided always that any such changes do not result in material degradation to the functionality of the program or any service-provided content which has been paid for with real money. Wow, Americans get completely fucked. This is wow. Activision makes no warranty or representation regarding the availability of online services and or service-provided content, which are free, i.e. not paid for with real money, and reserve the right to modify or discontinue them in its sole discretion without notice to you, including, for example, for economic reasons due to a limited number of users continuing to make use of them over time. Activision is not liable or responsible for any failure to perform or delay in performance of any of its obligations that is caused by events outside its reasonable control. If such circumstances result in material degradation in the functionality of the program or service-provided content, then your obligation to make any payment to download, use, or access them will be suspended for the duration of such period. Which basically means, oh, you don't have to. You're not responsible for our mistakes. America's responsible for our mistakes. Activision is entitled to modify or discontinue online service and or service provided content which are paid for with real money in its sole discretion upon reasonable notice to you. The warranty for such online service and or service provided content is provided in accordance with your statutory rights as a consumer. You have rights as a consumer. Americans get to fucking eat our shit and die, apparently. We're just allowed to die. Oh, God. Which will always prevail. Please see Section 7 and repeat of Activision's limitation on damage, but nothing in this paragraph shall affect your statutory rights. This fucking hurts, man. What if everyone uses the fucking VPN and is logs in from a European server? Does that mean you're covered? Alright, we keep going. We're so close to the promised land, but so far away. Alright, 13, access. You are solely responsible for any third-party costs you incur to use the program and services. AKA for, like, PlayStation paying for PlayStation Plus. You acknowledge you agree that you will provide at your own cost and expense equipment, internet, or other connection charges required to access and use the program. Activision makes no warranty that the program... Why do they keep calling the video game the fucking program? I hate this. It's a fucking video game. It's not goddamn Photoshop. Can be accessed or used on all systems, controllers, devices by means of any specific internet or other connection provider, or in all territories the program may be integrated into or be provided in connection with third-party services and content. Activision does not control those third-party services and content. You should read the terms of user agreements and privacy policies that apply to such third-party services and content. Activision, you're encouraging me to read someone else's terms of services? Scandaloso. That's the fucking pot calling the kettle black if I've ever seen it. You read their terms of services. Meanwhile, here's a fucking novel. Just scroll through it. Just skim it. Just skim it. Get out of here. I'm not. Love it. Alright, 14. User-generated content. The program may include means by which you and other users may share user-generated content. UGGC. User-generated content. That's what it meant. Ugh. Oh, the motherflum's getting real angry. I'm frothing at the mouth. I'm just getting rabies from just reading this shit. To the fullest extent permitted by applicable law, by submitting any user-generated content, you automatically grant or represent and warrant that the owner of such rights has expressly granted Activision a perpetual, worldwide, royalty-free, irrevocable, non-exclusive right and license to use, reproduce, modify, adapt, publish, translate, sublicense, create, derive works from, and distribute such user-generated content, or incorporate such user-generated content again. Fucking goddamn it, you don't use content after content. Into any form, medium, or technology now known or later developed throughout the universe. What? And agree that Activision shall be entitled to unrestricted use of the user-generated content for any purpose, otherwise commercial or otherwise, without compensation, but subject to applicable local legislation, notice, or attribution. Wow! What? Throughout the universe! You aliens? You want to give us your technology? LOL, we called it the universe. Throughout the universe. Not worldwide. The fucking universe. If you throw a copy of Crash Team Racing nitro-fueled into a black hole, I'm sorry, black hole, but, you know, your Activision's bitch now. I'm so sorry. Wow. The universe? This can't be real, guys. This can't be real. This fucking the lawyers are just having fun now. They know no one's made it this far, and they're just putting whatever the fuck they can put in and see if they can get away with it throughout the universe. That entire fucking sentence, with very little punctuation other than commas, says if you make anything for this game, we inherently own it. You give up all rights to it, and we can make money off of it until the end of time, and fuck you. Activision Blizzard has been so well known for stealing fan art of its property. They're one of the worst abusers for punishing fan artists for copyright claims compared to other companies. They are on the fucking battlefront. They are the first wave to absolutely steal content from fan artists, which is why I'll never, like, people have asked before, will you make the cats Overwatch cats? And the answer is, fuck you! I will never make any type of Activision or Blizzard fucking fan art. Even Sekiro's on that chopping block, because unfortunately, Activision is the publisher of Sekiro. From Software owns the rights to to Sekiro, but unfortunately, Activision is the publisher, and I will not take that risk. That is a hefty oof throughout the universe, guys. Throughout the universe, the lawyers are just putting in whatever they can because they know no one's reading this, and there's just some crazy ass fucking insomniac out of nowhere reading this on stream to a couple of people, and this is just, yeah, I got you. I got you, Bobby. You've been had. This is crazy throughout the universe. Oh my god, I can't. Well, time to project myself into the astral plane so I can play the marsupial card game in peace. Throughout the motherfucking universe. If someone didn't clip that, that's a highlight right there. Throughout the fucking universe. But yeah, Activision and Blizzard will absolutely steal and use oh, it's our property, you got no rights to it, even though you put in the time and effort to make the goddamn thing to begin with, and will absolutely ignore creators' rights, as in, well, just because it's fan art doesn't mean I was intending to sell it, and therefore it's still my creation. Nope, LOL, it's our property, it's ours. And they've been known to sell people's fan art as their legal licensed material, and they will not pay those people who actually made said material at all. They just take it from you and they say, you want to fight us in court? Hey! No, they are scumbags. They are real scumbags. They are just the worst. That's why that's why they got so mad when Overwatch became more popular from all the porn. Is that, yeah, they can absolutely claim the right to the porns, but then, they lose their family-friendly appeal then, and, like, little Billy, he doesn't need to be exposed to all them titties and ass, even though Jeff Kaplan is definitely an ass man. Those women, they be thick. None of them got tits. The only women in fucking Overwatch who have tits are Brigitte and Zarya, and Mei. They're the only ones with tits. Like legit tits. Widowmaker does not have titties. She's got an ass. But she ain't got no titties. She's got an ass. And fucking Mercy, fucking thick as hell down there. She's got a pencil thin waist with that ass. Anyways, so that was one of the reasons why Blizzard tried so hard to shut down the fan artists who were making nothing but porn out of Overwatch, and they were getting so popular is because it was replacing the search engine in Google. Like, it was just breaking the algorithm. It was amazing. So Blizzard absolutely pulled the, hey, this is totally our property, you're not allowed to have any fun card on those poor bastards. They just wanted to make porn. Let them make the porn without compensation, but subject to applicable local laws. Alright, next sentence. Oh. I knew we were gonna get to this part, but god, I didn't realize that was throughout the whole fucking universe. Oh, not even the galaxy. Not even just the Milky Way galaxy, but the entire ever-expanding universe. Activision's got you by the balls. You know, gravity is stored in the balls. Sigma 2019. You waive and agree not to assert against Activision or any of its partners, affiliates, subsidiaries, or licenses any moral or similar rights you may have in any of your user-generated content, to the extent the program permits other users to access and use your user-generated content. You also grant such users the right to use, copy, modify, display, perform, create derivative works, form, and otherwise communicate and distribute your user-generated content on or through the program without further notice, or attribution or compensation to you. So basically, if you make something for this game, everyone has the right to absolutely fuck you in the asshole and abuse you, and Activision can make money off of that as well. And then the people who make their own user-generated content off of your user-generated content, they therefore also get fucked in the asshole by Activision. Good. This is sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Can we just get a round of applause for sharing is caring, Activision? They're gonna fuck you in the ass. They're gonna fuck everyone equally in the ass. Let's just sharing is caring. Reaper slow clap emote. There's only 2 sentences in this monster of a fucking page. This is crazy. You may only upload your own user-generated content to the program. Do not upload anyone else's user-generated content. Why not? At this point, it doesn't fucking matter. It's yours. Doesn't matter. It's no longer the user's content. It's Activision's content. Shut the fuck up trying to play the high road there, Activision, you garbage monsters. Activision reserves the right, but has no obligation to remove, block, edit, move, or disable user-generated content for any reason in Activision's sole discretion. Activision is not responsible for and does not endorse or guarantee the opinions, views, advice, or recommendations posted or sent by other users, except earlier on in the fucking contract where you said if you have any objectionable forms of speech, we can absolutely ban you. So this is a complete fucking, hypocrisy right here. Activision is not responsible for what other people say, but they will absolutely ban you if you try to speak up for yourself. Alright, yep. Faces alert checks to make sure Bib doesn't have the healing hue that allows her to come over and do unwarranted butt stuff to him. Listen, I have all rights to butt stuff, alright? Butt stuff required. Butt stuff acquired. Butt stuff has begun. So, Activision is not responsible for you being an asshole, but they will absolutely ban anyone that they think is objectifiable. Butt stuff. Alright, that was... Page 25 can burn in hell for all I care. The fucking throughout the universe! Alright, page 26. For residents of all countries outside North America, users of the program create, upload, download, and use user-generated content at their own risk. If you upload or make available to other users your user-generated content via our program, we do not control, monitor, or endorse, or own your... So everyone outside of America, again, gets to own the right to their fan art. And you are commissioning us to host and make available such user-generated content subject to the above license. Complaints about the content of any user-generated content must be sent to the blah 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 and must contain details of the... So, if you're European, which I guess somehow is not a part of the known universe. So... America is the known universe. Is that how it works? Oh, God, I just feel so much stupider. So, if you're outside of America, you have rights to your own intellectual property, even though it's fan art of Activision's property. But if those filthy Americans decide to take your things and upload it to be used by everyone, then, you can send a complaint to Legal Affairs. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. America's just getting fucked in the ass. Residents of North America. Copyright notice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta take a drink. I gotta hydrate before I get into this fucker. Oh, no. Copyright notice. If you believe that any content appearing in the program and or user-generated content has been copied in a way that constitutes copyright infringement, please forward the following information to the copyright agent named below. Your copyright infringement notification must comply with the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, DMCA. You are encouraged to review or consult with an attorney prior to sending a notice hereunder. Yeah. To file a copyright infringement copyright notice, you will need to send a written communication that includes the following to the address listed below: your name, address, telephone number, and email address. A description of the copyright work that you claim has been infringed. The exact URL for the description of where you allegedly infringed. Why do you have to send them your fucking name and address? You know how many times my artwork's been fucking stolen and used for other online, like, apparel clothing websites, and all I have to do is I contact the fucking website, give them a link to the fucking original artwork that's on my official DeviantArt page. That's all DeviantArt I use for now. It's just lawyers, just to prove that I am the original artist. And then they take down the fucking offender's pirated material. That's all you gotta do. Why the fuck does Activision need, once again, your fucking name, address, telephone number, social security number, blood type, fucking mother's maiden name? What the fuck is this? And yet, okay, let's go back to page 26 real quick. All Europeans have to do, or anyone outside of America, this is also Asia, Africa, South America, all you guys, all you have to do for a complaint about the user-generated content is legalaffairs@activision.com. That's all you gotta do. Americans, oh, we need that info. We need that fucking info. You stay away from me, Ben. No. A description of the copyright work that you claim has been infringed. The exact URL or a description of where the alleged infringing material is located. 4chan. Statement by you that has have a good faith belief that the disputed use is not authorized by the copyright owner. Reddit. Its agent or the law, an electronic or physical signature of the person authorized to act on behalf of the owner of the copyright interest, and a statement of yours under penalty of perjury. The above information in your notice is... What does this even have to do with the game at this point? Like, is this for, like, PCs? How the fuck does this apply to, like, the PlayStation? There is no modding computing community for the PlayStation. Is there a workshop for this on Steam? If there's a workshop for this on Steam, I'm gonna be real mad. Someone look up Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled on Steam and let me know. I'm gonna be super fucking mad if there is. I'm gonna fucking Hulk out. We're at 27. We're almost into the 30s. Alright, Activision Software, here's the agent. Please note that the DMCA provides that you may be liable for damage, including costs and attorney fees, if you knowingly misrepresent the material or activity as infringing. Please also note that the information provided in your copyright infringement notice may be provided to the person responsible for the allegedly infringing material, aka that person who stole your work now knows where you live, your phone number, and your name. Yo, Tommy Tinkles, how you doing? We are reading the EULAs. Yeah, we absolutely are. This is atrocious. This is a nightmare. The person who's stealing your fucking shit doesn't have to disclose any of their private personal information, but they get your fucking home address, name, and phone number. You fucking kidding me? What? Are you fucking kidding me? And Tommy Tinkles, apparently America is the known universe because Europe is excluded from the known universe for copyright, and only America has to deal with this, as proven a few pages back. It's pretty thrilling. It's not even on Steam yet. Oh boy. America is the known universe. Can confirm. Alright, page 29. 16. For residents in North America, binding arbitration and class action waiver. Ooh. Read this section carefully. It may significantly affect your legal rights, including your right to file a lawsuit in court. Oh, snap. These binding attributions and class action waiver provisions apply to you if you are domiciled in or acquired and use the program in the United States. These provisions may also apply to you if you are domiciled in or acquired and use the program from outside the United States. See jurisdiction for details. Alright, this is all a bunch of bullshit right here. Alright. Skipping that page on to 30. Oh, God. Alright, binding arbitration. If the parties do not reach an agreed upon solution within a period of 30 days from the time informal dispute resolution is pursuant to the paragraph above, then either party may initiate binding arbitration as the sole means to formally resolve claims subject to the terms set forth below. Specifically, all claims rising out of relating to the agreement, including in this interpretation. Does anyone know what a fucking period is? God damn it. Not as in menstruation, but as in punctuation. The parties' relationship with each other and or your use of the program shall be finally settled by binding arbitration administered by jams. Oh shit, we got a jam, guys. In accordance with the provision of the comprehensive attribution rules or streamlined attribution rules, as appropriate, excluding any rules or procedures governing or permitting class actions. This arbitration, there's finally a period. All right, punctuation. This attribution provision is made pursuant to a transaction involving interstate commerce and the Federal Arbitration Act, the FAA. Yeah, like they're gonna get fucking involved in this shit, my ass. Not that fucker who just killed net neutrality. You think they give a shit? Shall apply to the inter-preparation, applicability, and enforceability and formation of the agreement, notwithstanding and any other choice of law provision contained in the agreement. The attributor and not any federal, state, or local court or agency shall have exclusive authority to resolve all disputes arising out of or relating to the interpretation, application, or formulation of this agreement, including without limitation any claim that all or any part of this agreement is void or avoidable, or whether a claim is subject to arbitration. The arbitrator shall be empowered to grant whatever relief would be available in a court under law or its equity. The arbitrator award shall be binding on the parties and may be entered as a judgment in any court or competent jurisdiction. For those of you who do not know what an arbitrator is, in America, Judge Judy is not a judge on television. She's an arbitrator. Arbitrators are a fancy name for a middleman to settle disputes out of court, wherein both parties already agree on what the sum of money would be if one loses and if one wins. So therefore, as they're saying, you can't take this to court. It's not legal to take to court. The FAA would have to fucking write up the whole fucking thing and then get involved and discuss, well, if we rule on this, then so-and-so can get this from the thing if it's therefore, if it's therefore approved by the arbitrator. So imagine you took Activision to Judge Judy. That's basically what it is. And odds are, unfortunately, because of this 43-page contract, you're not going to win. So therefore, your class action lawsuit gets thrown out the window. Judge Judy can only do so much. Yo, Topaz says, this is fun. Guess you could say it sounds arbitrary. Hey, drops dead. I'm visiting the wonderful land of America soon. Good job, you're enlightening us on Tough law. Except this isn't even fucking tough law. This is just $14 words thrown around endlessly just to say the same shit over and over again. This entire page could be summed down. You cannot sue us in court. There has to be a middleman that is approved by the FAA in order to get your money back. I boiled it down in like an entire normal sentence. That's what it is. Come on and slam. Welcome to the jams. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Get on the floor and jam. That's what it boils down to. You can't sue them in court. You need a middleman to fucking sell things for you. I just feel like I don't have a law degree or anything like this. This is just fucking common contract things that you have to sign. And they're just making it so needlessly complicated so that no one actually pays attention to it. I should just make the Cliff Notes version for each page of Too Long Didn't Read, fuck you, America is the entire known universe, fuck you. Oh, outside of America, do apologize for us having to deal with these Neanderthals. You get the rights that you deserve, and we apologize ever so much if our servers ever go down subpar to your standards. America, just keep feeding us your money, you stupid animals. Too Long Didn't Read. You don't own this game. You can't touch us. Thanks for the money. See you, bitch. And then they Superman that hoe. Alright, page 31, let's go. The Jams. How is that a real legal acronym? The Jams. How could you take that fucking seriously? I can't. I sure as fucking can't. The Jams rules governing the arbitration may be accessed at blah blah blah. Oh my god, Jams. DR is a real website? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck do you get at Jams? Can you buy Jams? Are there many canneries of fine, like, berry-based jellies at the Jams? You must be jelly, because jelly don't jam. Or by calling Jams at 800. Oh god, Jams has a fucking telephone number. Hold on, let me see what the fuck Jams is. That's a lot of jams, Sparky. That's a lot. That's way too many jams. That's a lot of jams, Sparky. That's too much. Come on and slam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Get on the floor and jam. I swear to God, I'm gonna start streaming actual video games. Just, you gotta hold in there, guys. Some government body was talking about making privacy cookie stuff more obvious. I don't know if that's UK or EU, but this is all crazy. Yeah, that is pretty fucking crazy. Your arbitration fees and your shares of arbitrator compensation shall be governed by the JAMS comprehensive attribution rules, but shall not incorporate the JAMS class action procedures, and to the extent applicable, the consumer minimum standards, including the then current limit of the attributions, filing fees, to the extent filing fees for the arbitration exceeds the cost of filing a lawsuit, Activision will pay the additional cost. The parties understand that absent this mandatory provision that they would have the right to sue in court and have a jury trial. Let me read that again. Hold on. Parties understand that absent this mandatory provision, they would have it. Oh! If you don't get an arbitrator, you actually get a legal fucking court hearing. Wow. They further understand that in some instances, the cost of attribution could exceed the cost of litigation, and the right to discovery may be more limited in arbitration than in court. Yeah, so, you may get less money if you win through an arbitration or through a middleman granting you the amount of money than you could in a court of law. And you may also have to pay the middleman, because again, they are middleman fees, even if you win or lose. But if you do want to take this to court, you might win more money, but odds are you won't, because Activision's basically saying, yeah, you don't want to face this in court. You might get the money, but you won't. When other countries had to make laws to fence up the multi-millionaires because the US government won't. Yep. Or the multinationals. Yeah, the US really loves its lobbyists just a bit. Alright, page 32. Location. If you are a resident of the United States, go fuck yourself. The end. good contract right there, I'm not gonna lie. If you are a resident of the United States, arbitration will take place at any reasonable location within the United States convenient for you. For residents outside the United States, arbitration shall be initiated in Los Angeles County, California, and you and Activision agree to submit to the personal jurisdiction of any federal or state court in Los Angeles County, California, in order to compel arbitration. So, if you want to negotiate with Blizzard, you have to come to America. Oh shit, they're trying to get you guys. Oh, don't get you baited. Please don't get you baited. Anyone outside of America, please don't get you baited. Don't go to them in Los Angeles. You ain't ever gonna be seen again. You ain't coming back in one piece. That's the one way they're trying to void the EUL, is by tricking you to come to LA, and then you ain't coming back. Because if you actually sue them in your own country, because arbitration again is not a court case. It's a middleman case. And if you agree, if you willingly go to their turf, you ain't coming out alive. I don't think you can litigate across countries anyway. I mean, they're different laws, right? Yeah, that's exactly. You would have to sue them in your own country, but arbitration is saying you are guaranteed a certain amount of money if you win. Come here, little boy. I have candy for you. Come into my legal van full of legal candy. Oh, we will have many a splendid times in my legal van, said Activision, fucking calling in the children into its grasp. Oh, this is fucking Activision's running around in the fucking candy van. Jesus Christ, don't take the candy. Plot twist, there is candy, but it's illegal. You kids like hats? We heard you like hats. You want some hats, little boy? Oh no, don't fall for the candy van in LA. Alright, class action waiver. The parties further agree that any arbitration shall be conducted in their individual capacities only and not as a class action or other representative action. See, arbitration is not a class action lawsuit. It is a middleman agreement. And therefore, you gotta go to their turf. Except if you're American, in which case they're just gonna break your legs in any state that you reside in. But they can only break the legs of foreigners in Los Angeles County, California. I'm so sorry, guys. Listen, they already have your fucking phone number, social security number, fucking address. They're gonna ruin you, you poor bastards in America. The Europeans, they're a tricky set of prey. They're the deadliest prey. Them and Asians and Africans and South Americans and possibly Antarcticans. I'm not entirely sure. Are they the most deadly prey? Possibly. God damn it! There's all caps coming up again. Parties firstly waive their right to file a class action or seek relief on a class action basis. Yeah, so you give up all rights to a class action lawsuit if you take the middleman deal. You and Activision agree that each may bring claims against the other only in your or its. Oh, okay. Let me try that again. You and Activision agree that each may bring claims against the other only in your or its individual capacity, and not as a plaintiff or class member in any purported class or representative proceeding. In any court or arbitrary determines that the class action waiver set forth in this paragraph is void or unenforceable for any reason, or that arbitration can proceed on a class basis, then the arbitrary provision set forth above shall be deemed null and void in its entirety, and the parties shall be deemed to have not agreed to arbitrary disputes, which basically says if the middleman decides, hey, you actually have a class action lawsuit, my hands are clean, I'm just wipe my hands clean of this whole mess. Man, that would be a rare fucking sight to see, someone not wanting to make money off of a fucking Fortune 500 company versus everyday Joe. So that would be a very rare instance indeed, as in your aorta absolutely got sliced in half by by Crash Team Racing fucking nitro-fueled Blu-ray disc. Oh, god damn it. We have polar bears with human teeth. It's Antarctica, part of the known universe? Nah, clearly not. Oh god. Page 33. 10 more pages, guys. We've gotten through 33 of them. We got 10 more to go. Fucking hype. Except look at this fucking brick. This brick wall. Alright. Exception. Litigation of intellectual property in small claims court claims, notwithstanding the parties' decision to resolve all disputes through arbitration, either party may bring an action in state or federal court that only asserts claims for patent infringement or individuality, copyright infringement, moral rights violations, trademark infringements, and or trade secret misappropriation, but not for clarity claims related to the license agreement to you or the program under this agreement. Either party may also seek relief in a small claims court for disputes or claims within the scope of that court's jurisdiction. So is that, do you have to take Activision to small claims court if someone steals your credit card? Oh, hey, Aatrox, how's it going? We're going through this fucking mess. This hot, burning dumpster pile that is not, it's not a smart contract. It's just, it hurts. It hurts to read through. Oh, it's so stupid, and yet it just won't stop. Oh man, this is my favorite part of the game, reading legal jargon. Oh boy, hot dog! Look, Bob, I'm trying to fall asleep here. So if you could turn this into an ASMR, you reading a stream, and not make random clapping sounds, that would be great. I'm sorry, but under my terms of services, random loud slapping of the knees is a part of the agreement, and therefore you are null and void, aka suck my dick. Was I to a game that's been out for over a month? Yep. Because Activision totally is not going to add microtransactions into the game that was absolutely made for microtransactions and had no other reason to be made in the first place without microtransactions. Can't wait to read this fucking software license service agreement again for Spyro the Dragon Remastered, because you know they're putting transactions in that. There's gonna be downloadable content. That fucking door in the first game, that's gonna open up for the low fee of your fucking soul. Listen, think of the children, okay? Kids don't know what words are. They're stupid. They're fucking kids. They're doing just fine. Kids love free candy and hats in the middle of the night in a parked van down by the river. Alright, either party may also seek relief in small... I swear to God, the small claims court thing has to be for people who've had their, like, credit cards stolen. That's gotta be, like, their one out. Go to Judge Judy, bring Activision to court. Be great. 30-day right to opt out. You have the right to opt out and not be bound by the arbitration and class action waiver provisions set forth in the binding arbitration location and class action waiver paragraphs above by sending written notice of your decision to opt out of the following address. So basically, once you gave them all your personal information and they've broken your kneecaps, you have 30 days to say, nah, it was just a joke. It was just a prank, guys. It's just a prank. I was never going to see you to begin with. It was just a prank. Ha 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 ha, it's just a prank. Alright. The notice must be sent within 30 days of purchasing the program. Oh, god damn it. So you only have 30 days of owning the game, and also only 30 days, so you, oh my god, this is... So this entire, like, 4 pages is completely moot to someone like me, where 30 days have already gone past, but then there was the 90-day things, Or if no purchase was made, then 30 days of the date on which your first access to use the program agreed to these terms. Otherwise, you shall be bound to arbitrate a disputed in accordance with the terms of those paragraphs. If you opt out of those arbitration provisions, Activision also will not be bound by them. Changes to this section, Activision will provide 60 days notice of any changes to this section It's a good thing that they're gonna give you 60 days notice when you only have 30 days to make a decision. Oh, those bastards. Changes will become effective on the 60th day and will apply respectively only to any claims arising after the 60th day. Oh my god. This is so fucking stupid. You only have 30 days, we have 60 days to fuck you over. I'm just saying, we know things. We know things. Oh, jurisdiction and applicable law. Fucking Christ. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. I swear to God, I'm gonna start playing video games soon. Don't you worry. Jurisdiction and applicable law. The program is made available subject to the terms of this agreement. If you acquired and used this program from A, residents in the United States, Mexico, or Canada, then you are contracted or contracting with Activision Publishing, and any claims arising out of this agreement, including interpretation claims for breach, and all other claims, including consumer protection, unfair competition, and tort claims. What the fuck is a tort claim? Activision, please. Will be subject to the laws of the state of Delaware. What? Why does the state of Delaware have all the power? Oh no. Without reference to conflict of laws principle. Oh god, is Delaware like the safe haven for American like copyright claims? Is that the Switzerland of fucking America? It's the first state, but it's not. It's the smallest state. It only has one fucking, what is it? Is it zip code or area code? I think it's area code. Probably both, to be perfectly honest. I got very distracted by the state of Delaware just popping out of nowhere. Is Delaware the known universe? I'm gonna say yes. Determine that the class action waiver paragraph set forth above. That might just be the state where they fucking, even though they're in the state of California, Activision, Blizzard, they may have actually filed this under the state of Delaware, depending on Delaware's legal claims for copyright. Because I know that actually happens a lot in Texas for patents. Texas is one of the most lenient states for patent copywriting. Therefore, actually no, what is it? It's the other way around. It's if you do a patent in Texas and you steal someone else's patent, but you register in Texas, you will usually be the one to win, even though you stole someone else's patent. I think that's how that works. So a lot of patent holders have it registered under Texas because of their state laws. I think that's how that works. Go look up John Oliver's Last Week Tonight fucking patent video. That'll clear up any misquotes that I may have just provided. But I'm pretty sure Texas is where you go to be an asshole with patents. So Delaware may be where you go to be an asshole with fucking copyright. The company I used to work for, I still work for them, but you got acquired. Had an office in almost every state, even if it was just a room for the sake of litigation. Yep. That's how it works. When you're an actual corporation, you have to cover your assets and your ass in every fucking corner of the world. Since they don't know shit about tech. That's amazing. Tech can go to somewhere full of farmers, yep. Yeehaw. We got ourselves a fine farm of all the finest fucking 500 iPhones to upvote your fucking shit on Reddit. Woo boy. So Delaware, yep. Delaware. Paragraph set for above and void of unenforceable for any reason or that an attribution or arbitration. Why do I keep saying attribution? Arbitration can proceed in a class basis. Then any and all claims arising out of this agreement, including interpretation claims for breach, and all other claims, including consumer protection, unfair competition, and again, tort claims, whatever the fuck that means. I've never heard of tort claims. What the fuck does that mean? shall be decided under the laws of the state where you were a citizen at the time you obtained or bought the program that was subject to this agreement. In addition, you and we irrevocably consent to the exclusive jurisdiction and venue of the state or federal courts in the Los Angeles County of California to resolve any claims that are subject to exceptions to the arbitration agreement described in binding attribution and class action waiver above or other determined not to be arbitrated. And yet Delaware is still involved in this. Because that's the extent of my U.S. knowledge. There's not really much in Delaware. Tort is a kind of law. I don't know. Tort, civil, and criminal. I don't know what it is, though. So I think it's a type of law. I've never heard of tort before in my life. Or how it fucking relates to what the fuck Blizzard's trying to say. This is some weird shit, man. I'm freaking out. Can you get a bad acid trip from reading terrible legal litigation? Can I sue them for having an aneurysm from reading the terms of service? Oh, sweet Christ. Alright, here we go for the Europeans. This goes out to you, Tommy Tinkles. B, for residents in the European Union. Then you are contracting with Activision Blizzard International BV, formerly known as Corporate Associate Activision Blizzard International UA of Jesus Christ, Netherlands, and the laws of England and Wales govern the interpretations of this agreement and apply to claim for breach of it without reference to conflict of laws principles. All other claims, including claims regarding consumer protection laws, unfair competitive laws, and in tort, once again, torts everywhere, will be subject to the law of the European Union country, e.g. the United Kingdom, the French Republic, or the Federal Republic of Germany, in which you acquired and used the program, in addition with respect to jurisdiction. You may choose either the courts of the country, e.g. the United Kingdom, the French Republic, or the Federal Republic of Germany, in which you acquired and used the program, aka the fucking video game, or in the alternate, the courts of England and Wales, or other court as applicable under the Brussels regulations, blah blah blah. For residents of Australia or Japan, then you are contracting with Activision Blizzard International, blah blah, laws of Australia govern the interpretation of this agreement and apply the claim for a breach of it without reference to conflict of laws principles. All other claims, including claims regarding consumer protection laws, unfair competition laws, and in tort, will be subject to the laws of the country from which you acquire and use the program, being either Australia or Japan, because Japan's copyright fucking laws are crazy. To the extent permitted by the applicable law, you agree to the jurisdiction of the courts of New South Wales, Australia. Okay. Like tort is defined as any physical or emotional pain, so claims of torture. It can include the intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, financial losses, injuries, invasion of privacy, and many other things. Oh boy, that sounds like I got a case against Overwatch. Oh no, how those aspects of tort aren't covered under civil or criminal. I bet there's more of it. Jeez. Oh no, tort is part of civil law apparently. Well, in the UK at least, yeah, I don't know where it is in America. Yeah, Japan's copyright fucking things is why Nintendo's allowed to fucking take over anything that has Mario attached to it. Rest in peace, Infringio. You are too good for this world. Alright. This is crazy shit. Bum. Alright, D! As in getting dipped real hard. For residents in the rest of the world, oh boy, the vast majority of people, if you acquire the use of this program from countries other than those listed in Section A, B, and C above, then you do so on your own initiative and are responsible for compliances with local laws, if and to the extent local laws are applicable. And you expressly indemnify and hold harmless Activision from any and all claims, loss, injury, damage, or costs arising from your use of the program to the extent permitted by applicable law. I wonder if this game is sold in China. Jesus Christ. No warranty or representation is made by Activision that the program or any use of the program outside of the countries listed in sections A, B, and C above complies with any applicable local law. Further, your use of the program and all claims arising out of it or related to the program or its agreement will, to the extent permitted under applicable law, be subject to the law of England and Wales. Fucking rip Scotland and Ireland. Without reference to conflict of laws principle, and you consent to the jurisdiction of the courts of England and Wales. Again, rip Scotland and fucking Ireland. To the fullest extent permitted by applicable laws, if any user outside the United States is entitled to commence and or participate in legal proceedings within the United States, then that user agrees to be bound by the binding attributes provided above. Great. Oh boy. Ripping from Rio. He gave us more than we deserved. Can't that sentence just be whole E? I know, it's almost like they're just jamming in as many words as they possibly can to fucking fill in space to make sure you don't read between the lines. It's like trying to find the meaning, and the meanings wallow amongst a sea of bullshit. This is all these pages are. It's just, where's Waldo? Where's the meaning into this gibberish? And the meaning is, LOL, go fuck yourself, hey! You bought it, don't break your country's laws, peace out. And Wales share the same laws. Scotland has different laws. Northern Ireland have no idea about rip. The entire known universe. We're on page 36. For those of you just joining us, let's skip all the way back to page 15, because that is a... Wait, it wasn't page... 15? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it 25? Where is it? The known universe. I'm skimming. It was a fucking brick of a wall. Virtual currencies, where the fuck is rights to user-generated content? No. Aha! Here we go. This is the UGC. We're going over Statement 14 once more, just to make sure this gets pounded into your skulls. Number 14 of the Activision Software License and Service Agreement. User-generated content. And again, look how long these sentences are to fill up space instead of just saying, fuck you, we own everything, peace out. The program may include means by which you and other users may share user-generated content to the fullest extent permitted by applicable law. By submitting any user-generated content, you automatically grant or represent and warrant that the owner of such rights has expressly granted Activision a perpetual, worldwide, royalty-free, irrevocable, non-exclusive right and license to use, reproduce, modify, adapt, publish, translate, sublicense, create, derivative works from and distribute such user-generated content or incorporate such user-generated content fuckers, into any form, medium, or technology now known or later developed throughout the universe, and agree that Activision shall be entitled to unrestricted use of the user-generated content for any purpose whatsoever, commercial or otherwise, without compensation, but subject to applicable local legal or legislation, notice, or attribution. Aatrox, I highly recommend never ever take a commission from someone who wants a Blizzard and or Activision character made for fan art. Don't do it. That's I always heed warnings to artists. Don't make fan art for any Activision Blizzard property. You are fucked. You are just straight up fucked. Even Sekiro falls under that. It doesn't prohibit fan art. What this says is it can steal your fan art, not give you any credit, and make millions of dollars off of it, and fuck you, see you in court. I don't blame them for putting this in, to be fair. No, Blizzard, like I've said before, and Activision, have been well known for being pieces of shit when it comes to the fan art community. They absolutely will abuse the right of intellectual property, not only to cease people from, even if people aren't selling the fan art, if you just create something that is their intellectual property, they will fucking absorb that. They will fucking take it in no matter what, and they have every legal right that they'll argue that they can use your work for benefit. So it's basically free income for them. It's just like, you know, the end credits of the Spyro Remastered trilogy. That went on for 40 minutes. All those studios were Sweatshop Factory programmers. They didn't give a fuck about those people. Those people made probably as much money working on that game as they would through Fiverr. And they have no conscience when it comes to actual art theft. No, they have done that before. They will steal any fan art and claim it for their right to resell for monetary reasons. Now, normally what happens, and the reason why you don't see, like, this just happened, a recent example is with the Five Nights at Freddy's VR game, is that they had to, before the game got published and sent out, they had to remake the cover for the hard copies because they accidentally used fan art made character models. The fan art made character models were so good they thought it was actually Scott Cawthorn's game models, but they weren't. And since they didn't own the rights to that fan art, no one could make money off of those models. The fan artist couldn't make money off of those models, and Scott Cawthorn, even though he owned the right to the intellectual property, he did not make those actual models himself. Therefore, if he actually shipped out the game with those models on the cover, he would legally have to pay the fan artist because he was using work that he didn't make. Now, that's what a normal person would do in that situation of say, oh, we made a mistake, we're not gonna fucking go through the troubles of going through the courts and all that shit, we're just going to recall it and do the right thing and redesign the cover. Activision Blizzard will just go straight forward and say, no, it's ours! It's ours! You made it, but it's ours! It's our intellectual property! That fucking Dark Knight elf that is your custom avatar, ours! Oh, you drew tracer porn, ours! Everything is theirs. They consume. Fucking consume. I consume. They will absorb everything into their entity, and God bless Bungie for finally breaking free. Any other company that they absorb is fucked. Just like with EA's not known for the fan art bullshit, but when they absorb a studio to be their in-house developing company, they are fucked. Fucking rip PopCap. That's the one that hurts me the most. Everyone goes on about the company that made, or the studio that made Dead Space, but man, I sure do miss Bejeweled, and I sure do miss Plants vs. Zombies. Oh, fucking PopCap was the best. Now they're just forced to making Call of Duty knockoff Plants vs. Zombie games until they're finally absorbed into the entity that is the bankrupt fucking graveyard that EA's made through over the years. God, it's a matter of time. Now we just have fucking Candy Crush and that can go eat a dick. Alright, let me see what's going on. So, page 25 out of this contract is a hell of a read. Oh yeah, no, they ain't got no employment rights. They ain't got no unions, you kidding me? UGC, like gaming. We doing Sipsis? I'm going to read. If you make any fan art videos, songs, or anything that use our properties, we own that shit now. It's ours. It's ours. Nope. Activision will take anything. Good news, guys. We're getting acquired by Activision. Finally, some money, some security. By who? What fucking page were we on? We were on 30-something. Oh, you scam 31. Jams. Location, yep. Exceptions. 60 days. Jurisdiction applicable by law. Yep. 35 residents of the United European, yep, Wales, Australia, yep. Residents of the rest of the world, fuck you. Yep. Miscellaneous. Alright, page 37, we're on new shit. Yo, I'm laughing to death. I never thought listening to a reading of the evil was so entertaining. Listen, again, as a reminder, the old saying of if a comedian can make the phone book funny, they're golden. Phone books are dead. All I have is fucking video game related software license and service agreements. Where have we gone so wrong as a society? Oh, jeez. Why do I feel like the only reaction to them doing that is senpai notice me? Oh, if they did that to me, that is. I mentioned the Plants vs. Zombies trading card game, but that came out 3 years ago. Shh, shh. Get out of my face! Sir Phil, don't you re-at me. How dare you? Because we're under the miscellaneous section. This agreement is the complete agreement concerning this license between the parties and subsidies, all prior agreements, and representations between them. If any provisions of this agreement is held to be unenforceable, the applicable provision shall be reformed only to the extent necessary to make it enforceable, and the remaining provision of this agreement shall not be affected except in otherwise expressed provisions. Why did they even have this section? This section is just the same shit they've been saying for 37 fucking pages. This is the same thing. Oh yeah, if you're a court, if your laws say you can sue us, nope. I'm fucking invincible! This entire document is unenforceable. You can't touch this. Nah. This is some bullshit. Oh god. Page 38. Jesus fucking Christ. Just won't end. Supplemental terms. Germany. Oh boy, this is Guten Tag. Das Boot. 9. Rouse. The following section below why is this in English then? This seems like a terrible way to communicate with the Germans. The following sections below supersedes and replace the corresponding sections above for residents in Germany. 9. Modifications of terms. From time to time, Activision may need to amend this agreement. For example, to reflect or include new products or services to enhance security for users, or because of changes in the law. If Activision makes such a change to this agreement, we will inform you of the particular changes in advance to later than 30 calendar days before such changes come into force, and you shall be deemed to have accepted these changes unless you have notified us your objection to such changes within 30 days or 30 calendar days from the moment of receipt of notification from us, or if you use the program after the changes have entered into the force. In the notification, we will inform you of your right to object, of the applicable notice period, and the legal consequences of a failure to object. Jesus Christ. The latest version of this agreement will always be available on our website. Oh boy! So we recommend that you check for updates in this agreement each time you use our program. Changes to the agreement shall not affect your accrued rights, shall not subsequently disrupt the contractual balance between you and us under this agreement, and shall not have the retroactive effect service. If you are a consumer, i.e. natural person who enters into legal transactions for purchase that predominantly are outside this trade, business, or professional, then you have a right to withdraw set hereafter. You want to know why this is in English? Because if this was in German, alright, this would be 18 pages of this fucking document. With all the filler words that is in this fucking complete and total bullshit, it would just be like you're reading the Bible. What is this? They couldn't put it in German because German would fucking then decimate the fucking service agreement. Jesus. This entire document is unenforceable. It's fine. Hydration bot, you know what you're doing. I've been live for 3 hours. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Bup. I hope you guys have been enjoying the soundtrack. Oh, page 38. We're so close to 39. Not enough space on Blu-ray disc for Germany ULAs. It's true. It would just be non-stop guttural screaming. Alright, right of withdrawal. Ooh, information concerning the exercise of the right of withdrawal. You have the right to withdraw from any purchase contract within 14 calendar days without giving any reason. The withdrawal period will expire after 14 calendar days from the day of the conclusion of the purchase contract. To exercise the right of withdrawal, you must inform us, Activision Blizzard International, Netherlands, contact details available, of your decision to withdraw from a purchase contract by an unequivocal statement, IG letter sent from post, fax, or email. You may use the model withdrawal from attached hereafter, but it's not obligatory to meet the withdrawal deadline. It is sufficient for you to send and communicate concerning your exercise of the right of withdrawal before the withdrawal period has expired. Is this still just for Germans? Oh, damn it. Just so you know, she started around the 30-minute mark. I sure did. This is my uptime. 3 hours and 1 minute. Yeah, so this has been 2.5 hours of non-stop reading. So it took 2.5 hours to read 39 pages. Allegationception. Getting sued forever. Is this just for Germans? I'm not clear on this. Your contract is not very clear. It's almost like it's vague and horribly written on purpose. Alright, page 40. Effects of withdrawal. Well, first you get the cold sweats, and then you start having the hot sweats, and then you get the cold and the hot sweats at the same time, and then your central nervous system melts, and you're dead. If you withdraw from the purchase contract, we shall reimburse you to you all payments received from under the purchase contract, including the cost of delivery, with the exception of the supplementary costs resulting from your choice of a typical delivery order, then the least expensive type of standard delivery offered by us, without undue delay, and in any event, not later than 14 calendar days from the day on which we are informed about your decision to withdraw from the purchase contract. We will carry out such reimbursement using the same means of payment as you use in the initial transaction, unless you have expressly agreed otherwise. In any event, anyways, that really matters. Anyways, you will not incur any fees as a result of such reimbursement. Took 40 pages to get back to the fucking refundo part of the contract. Took 40 pages to get to the refund section. If you requested to begin the performance of service under a purchase contract during the withdrawal period, you shall pay us an amount which is in proportion to what has been provided until you have communicated us your withdrawal from the purchase contract in comparison with full coverage of this. So they could technically charge you like a $300 invoice to refund your $30 game. That's the withdrawal. Okay. First we got the goods, and now it's... Good lord, we're almost done. That $300 invoice ain't gonna pay itself. Listen, time costs money. And you're wasting Activision's time. How fucking dare you? You peasant. Oh, page 41. End of the information concerning the exercise. You know what I'm gonna do is after this, I'm gonna go and get the Crash Team Racing pamphlet right there from the PS1 game I'm looking at right now. And we're gonna read that together. We're gonna see what the legal jargon is of a 20-year-old game compared to 2019. What did 1999 have to say legally compared to 2019, huh? Okay, end of the information concerning the exercise of the right of withdrawal. You lose your right of withdrawal insofar as the purchase contract and the service contract after the service has been fully performed, and if the performance has begun with your prior express consent, and with the acknowledgement that you will lose your right of withdrawal once the service has been fully performed. Alright, this is like saying if a hooker promised you a blowjob and you paid for the blowjob and she just bit off your dick, or he, I mean, preference, you can't sue them. Listen, you took the chance by giving them $3 fucking to suck your dick, and it didn't end up very well, and you cannot sue them for bleeding out. Oh, that's what it boils down to, boyos. Oh, god damn it. This is what I'm doing with my life at fucking 6 in the morning. Wow. What a time to be alive. You can lose your right of withdrawal insofar as the purchase contract company comprises the supply of digital content which is not supplied on a tangible medium if the performance has begun with your prior express consent and your acknowledgement that you thereby lose your right of withdrawal. They're just gonna rape you. What the fuck? You better hire some higher class prostitutes. You really should. Based on the aforesaid, why are they just jamming words together now? Based on the aforesaid, you understand that by purchasing the service provided content, your consent that we make available these services provided content to you directly after we have accepted your order. You will lose your right of withdrawal once your service provided content have been made fully available to you by us. However, your right of withdrawal is not lost if you purchase virtual goods that are granted to you for a certain period of time, e.g. time limit premium membership. ... Nice asterisk. Great. Service provided content. Not video game. It's a live service. It's a privilege. No, it's a fucking, what is it? It's a choice, not a right. You have to earn the privilege, it's not a right. Model withdrawal form. Please complete and return the withdrawal form to which you're with. Is this still just for Germany? It's alive. It's a live service. Activision, blah, 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 blah. This is still to the Netherlands. I'm gonna say this is all German. Name of consumer. Address of consumer. Signature of consumer. Delete where appropriate. What? Alright, that's page 42. Hey, page 43. This is the final page. Purchase and use of items are subject to the network terms of service and user agreement. This online service has been sublicensed to you by Sony Interactive Entertainment of America. Thanks, Sony. Oh boy, that accept button just showed up right down below in the bottom left-hand corner. Alright, chat. Chat, hold on. Before we do anything else, let's get to the best page. It looks like page 25 is a damn good page. But we gotta go to the beginning. We gotta get back to our roots. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Alright. The copy. Where is it that says software? Yeah. Where is it that says or otherwise objectable? Alright, so B, transmit any user-generated content that Activision considers to be disruptive, unlawful, harmful, threatening, abusive, harassing, defamatory, so that only applies to user-generated content, not like, yeah, but harass, threaten, embarrass? You can't embarrass someone? Or cause distress or discomfort upon another. Oh, you can't call someone a default. Oh, God forbid. Oh, no. You set up the culture and then you try to be like, yeah, we didn't really mean to make this fucking toxic dumping ground, but you know, it's here, it's there, it's fine. The sun is rising as you finish the second thing. It sure is. I can see daylight. It's great. So, how dare you be objectionable? Okay, so user-generated content. Guys, I'm gonna leave this into your hands. You guys are in the fate of what happens next. You guys get to IRL play fucking, what is it, LA Noire? Or fucking, what's the game where everyone was like banging aliens and then they made Anthem? What studio was that? BioWare? What was the game? Or Skyrim? Or Fallout? You get to make your own choice in person. Do I accept these terms of services or do I decline these terms of services? Which will it be? Mass Effect. There we go. Yeah, you get to choose your own event. I always forget Mass Effect's name. Probably because I never played it. And I do not care. But before that, I want to remind everyone to iShop I Donate, and I Gamertag, and I guess I'm gonna make a straw poll. I accept all terms of services. Play Tetris Attack instead. Get me a fucking Switch instead there, Sparky. Hold on. Let me go to straw poll. Oh. Okay. Okay. And here it is. Bam. Go vote. Let's see. Let's see what you bastards do. Nintendo, please. Panel porn I need. No. They haven't made another panel. Oh, Panel Pawn. That's a completely different entity on its own. Animal Crossing. RIP. Guys, what do I do? Excuse me, Bob? You know, Face Disabler is still at the #1 position of being a bit leader. And it feels real bad. You could be number 2, number 3rd, or number 1. You could dethrone Face Disabler right now. I just spent goddamn fucking 3 hours and 12 minutes destroying my vocal cords for you people. Now you know your legal rights, and what this basically boils down to is, LOL, we're fucking invincible! Except in Europe. You could be number 1 on iTunes. I know, right? You're a true hero of the people, bib. I know. It's a curse and a burden. Mostly a burden. A terrible, awful burden. No one's told me how much Wampa fruit is worth. That's all I'm saying. I kind of want to see how much they're selling the coins for. Me too. Me too, Sparky. Oopsies. Again, here is the straw poll. Be sure to, your vote matters. Ooh, I got notifications on Twitter. Oh boy. I love this new garbage fucking desktop UI. Also, Streamlabs still will not load on the potato. Feels bad. Don't know why. It just won't. Can't have anything nice. It'll fix itself eventually. God. It's at a whopping 50-50, guys. Should make this like monetary. You gotta give me a certain amount of money for me to make up for the $100 I sunk into this bad boy. Oh, Jesus. And that was before the microtransactions even came into play. Tied. And let's just say whichever category I voted for counts 5 times. Straw poll and clear. Dick caught in the devil. It happens a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that is a common everyday occurrence, and I can understand how the pain and the suffering it may have caused. This fucking terrible song. Alright, while you guys fucking straw pull it, let me grab the legal documents from 1999. Alright, here we go. Here is the case to Crash Team Racing 1999. I am opening the case. I am removing the booklet. Let's see where we are. Warning, read before using your PlayStation game console. A very small percentage of individuals may experience, yep, there's the seizure warning. Blah, blah, blah. Handling your PlayStation disc, yep. Crash Team Racing hints and tips, wow. Alright, we got starting up. We got controls. We got Crash's Craze Kart Race. Wow. Main menu. Continues to describe the events in the main menu. The Crash Team Racing Adventure. Telling you how everything works. Very, very, in depth. To unlock the secret playable demo of Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, press and hold L1, R1, and press down, circle, triangle, left. No, right. So down, circle, triangle, right. At the title page, new game screen. Wow. Got ourselves the pause screen. Saving and loading adventure games and high scores. Holy shit. This is some crazy shit, guys. This is out of control. Get ready for a battle on wheels. That sounds dangerous. Can't let the kids have that. Fucking suit into oblivion. Oh, weapons and power-ups. Again, that is just too violent. Just gotta get rid of that. Venture game hints. Hints. The forbidden fruit. The Crash Team Racing crew and their karts. Oh, we got ourselves Crash Bandicoot, Dr. Neo Cortex, Coco Bandicoot, Dr. Engine, Purra, Polar, Tiny, Dingodile, Nitrous Oxide. Alright, we got ourselves the credits, which is 2 pages long, and credits everyone who worked on this game who still makes royalties off of the game and actually made a living income off of this game. Good for them. Who were the voice actors? Where are they listed? That's special. Thanks. Alright, well, first of all, we got created, developed by Naughty Dog Studios. Additional blah, blah, blah. Additional voices. Oh, where's the voices? Voice of Dr. Neo Cortex and Uka Uka is Clancy Brown. Nice. Voice of Engine, Tiny, and Pinstripe, Brendan O'Brien. We got the additional voice actors. Let me see if there's any that I still remember. Michael Ensign. Oh, I remember that name. Chip Chinnery does not sound like a human being name. That is not a human being. Alright. We got assistant lead analysis, a lot of analysis. We got creative services. We got special thanks. We got testers actually listed in the credits for doing a job instead of having everything in beta so that you pay the premium price for a game and having to suffer through the buggy, horrible, glitched nightmare that it is. QA manager. Yeah. And then now that you've got the game, arm yourself with the power of knowledge. Buy the official strategy guide. Okay, here's the final back page of the cover is limited warranty. Let's read this. 1 page fucking... It's got 1, 2, 3 paragraphs. Let's go. Sony Computer Entertainment America warrants to the original publisher of this Sony Computer Entertainment America product that the software is free from defects, in materials and workmanship for a period of 90 days from the original date of purchase. If Sony agrees for a period of 90 days to either repair or replace at its option Sony product, you must call Sony blah blah blah. This warranty shall not be applicable shall be void if the defect in the Sony product has arisen through abuse, unreasonable use, mistreatment, or neglect. All caps time. The warranty is in lieu of all other warranties, and no other representation or claims of any nature shall be binding or on or obligated by Sony. Any implied warranties applicable to this software product, including warranties of merchantability and fitness for a particular purpose, are limited to the 90-day period described above. In no event will Sony be liable for your incidental or consequential damages resulting from possession, use, or malfunction of the Sony software product. Here's the last paragraph, guys, in normal typing. Some states do not allow limitations as to how long an implied warranty lasts and or exclusions of limitations of consequential damage. So the above limitations and or exclusions of liability may not apply to you. This warranty gives you specific legal rights, and you may also have other rights which vary from state to state. Wow. I mean, fucking people actually had legal rights back in 1999 to get their fucking game back? Wow. Crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't say anything about not being able to sue us or accidentally killing you. Let's go back to that page real quick. I love that page too. That's a keeper. Where's your accidental termination in life? There we go. Page 15. That's what page 15 was great for. So we have the highlights of this terms of service is page, let's see, where is it? Page 7, page 8, page 15, and page 25. Those are pretty damn good. Nothing in this agreement shall limit or exclude Activision liability to you for death or personal injury caused by negligence. I did not see that anywhere here in this 1999 video game. How many deaths were accrued from Crash Team Racing 1999? How many people died from that game? I want to know the numbers. I'm gonna have to say none. Oh, son of a bitch. That's fucking crazy, guys. That's fucking... I fucking can't. That's fucking crazy. They're testing the volume. I've become real stupid from reading the 43 pages of this. This hurts. Not sure what the poll was about. It's either not today, Satan, or today, Satan. As in, do I accept the terms of service or do I decline? My pastor told me that all penis slings are of the devil. Yes. Are we reading this? We go again. Was that a personal best of reading the Activision terms of service? The service for Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled? I think it is. I think I just set a world record. You're welcome. Personal best. So I'm probably the only person who fucking read the damn thing. And then I read it for you, an audience. God, help us. Oh, near the back. Man, I miss the booklets so much. New speedrunning category. This costs money to print though, so gotta cut somewhere. Think of the children. Fitness. Alright, let me see the results again. We got 5 volts. Not today, Satan is winning out. I mean, people really don't want me to accept these terms of service. I am, and I cannot get over how much, terribly, curiously, I am to see as to how much those Wumpa fruit cost. This section about personal injury or death. Yep. For death or personal injury caused by our negligence. Shit. You just can't shuriken someone with a Blu-ray disc of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled Edition without suffering the consequences, Activision. What if in Overwatch, Genji's shurikens were replaced with Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled? Remastered Blu-ray disc. Make it so, Activision. Fucking no balls, you won't. Where's the fucking change.org petition to make Genji's default shurikens Crash Team Racing nitro-fueled fucking Blu-ray disc? Do it. Fucking do it. I've seeded the thought. It can't be put away, man. Worst part is I don't know what it even says. It sounds like Activision is liable for personal injury or death caused by Crash Team Racing. Yep, they sure are. I want Genji's shurikens to be fucking Blu-ray DVDs of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled Edition. Oh, the life is sucked out of me. I swear to God, I'm gonna get back to playing actual video games, but how could I pass this up? When I saw this, I couldn't say no. Except when I say no to accepting it. I couldn't say no not reading it. What if Activision releases the audiobook version of Terms of Services read by Morgan Freeman, and therefore they have a legal copyright on anyone who reads the document, and therefore even though I don't accept the Terms of Services, I'm infringing on their intellectual property by reading aloud the words that they made public for everyone. Does Morgan Freeman say bup 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 bup? Oh, I'm going crazy, guys. What the fuck is this? Oh, for death or personal injury caused by our negligence. Isn't that like how media companies try to copyright people's voices? Yeah. Oh, let me tell you, Gelatons, that is absolutely how Activision works. It doesn't matter if that's how the law works, that's how Activision works. Completely different entities, but entities nonetheless. Sacrifices must be made to the entity to please it. Let's go back to the page where Activision controls the entire universe. That was page, 8? Where is the known universe? Known universe, I summon thee. That's another good page. We gotta find it. Here's the known universe. Alright, yep, page 25. 25, 15, and whatever the other two were. What, 7 and 8? 7, 8, 15, and 25. Throughout the known universe. It's right there in print. Or technology now known or later developed throughout the universe. Does that mean that Activision has stakes in Area 51? Do they not want us to invade Area 51 because there's technologies from the known universe that can break Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled Edition? Guys, I cracked the code. I did it. I fucking did it. I cracked the code. It's all in Area 51. We did it. We fucking did it. We did it. Morgan Freeman. Technically, Nathan does have to be careful about what he takes as the scout's voice. If he still wants to keep being the voice of the scout. You still, like, when you're contractually assigned to a company that's still making, technically Valve is still making content, you know, wink wink. They do own the voice that is the character. They don't own the voice actor, but whatever voice that they have agreed upon to be that character, that is their intellectual property. And with Tom Kenny and SpongeBob, SpongeBob's voice is owned by Viacom. But then again, he's also a SAG actor and a voice actor in the guilds, and he has union rights, and therefore he makes a shit ton of fucking money because he has all the rights that someone would have for, Once you reach 100 episodes, what is it? Oh, I'm just blanking. I'm just dumb as hell right now. I got real stupid. That IQ plummeted for syndication. So he gets, every time SpongeBob plays, he gets a fucking paycheck. So even though he can't do the SpongeBob voice without Viacom's permission, he's making money off of the SpongeBob voice. Nathan, however, does not have that luxury because, again, video games are not syndicated, even though they should be, which is what that whole fiasco was with the voice of Nico from Grand Theft Auto 4, New Liberties, and he demanded to be compensated for a game that made billions of dollars instead of just the $150,000 they gave him because he was the voice of that character. And he's like, guys, you sold like millions of copies. Where's my reimbursements? Where's my cut in the game that I was a part of? And Rockstar, being Rockstar, just said, go fuck yourself. And they completely, fired him from ever working for the company again. And that's why the voice acting strike for video games happened, the past year and a half ago, 2 years? Where voice actors in video games want the same rights as voice actors in television and movie, because they're still voice actors in entertainment. And that's what syndication is. Again, I'm treading over old water, guys. But Nathan does have to be careful not to piss off Valve. But so far, I don't think Gaben's looked up from his matches of Dota 2 to even notice. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Show us those aliens, Activision. Continent. Or content. There you go. Team Fortress 2. Oh, the mother flame's angry. Alright, let me see what that straw poll result is. Bam. Nope. You've all agreed, not today, Satan. We are not accepting these terms of services. What happens if I hit the circle button? It probably just kicks me out of the game. Probably just shuts down the whole fucking game. But I'm so morbidly curious to see what that fucking pit shop looks like. Circle button bricks your PS4, yeah. Oh, the morbid curiosity. To be fair, half of you want to and half of you don't. And I'm the deciding factor. I said not to. I was not today's Satan, but maybe today's Satan, maybe. Do it anyway. Oh, shit. As soon as I hit that accept thing, I'm gonna get fucking knock knock FBI. Ugh. Maybe tomorrow's night. I might have to think on it. It's true. Or maybe I end the stream, end the video, and therefore this entire VOD is completely safe from any kind of goddamn legal bullshit because I did not accept the contract at all. And then I accept it at a later date and see how much those Wumpa fruits are. Because right now, I ain't accepting this shit. Not today. Jeff Kaplan himself is going to visit your bedroom at night and dip your hands in warm water. Jeff, bless this mess. Bless this mess, Jeff. Bless it so unto thee. I feel like garbage after reading that monstrosity. Inhales, intensifies. Ugh. Guys, this stream I was just about to do uptime. 3 hours and 34 minutes. How much abuse can I take from this fucking company? Ugh. It's pretty bad. It pee bad. The badness, it be pee. It be pee bad. I don't know why the cup's hovering where it is. Damn you, cup. Go back to the corner. Get out of here. Someone should test Moxie Cup to see if the bits are working properly. Nah, it's fine. I mean, if you guys hate science, I mean, yeah. I could see why you wouldn't want to do it for science. It's only the most the world. Oh, damn, Sparky. Number 2. Here it goes. It's threading the needle on the text. But it went. Decline. I want to see the... I have a feeling if I hit the circle button, it's just going to close up the game and take me to the home page of the PS4. And then I have to restart the game until I finally accept the deal. See, the thing is with this deal is... It's been no different than any other contract that you've just blindly accepted. It's just that when you go through it with a fine-tooth comb, it's like, God, this is stupid. The problem with the EUL, or whatever it's called, the European Union's legal shit, is that it was all because of Facebook. But the thing is, it's not forcing these companies... It's a cupcake. Oh. Man, you did it. Is that it's not making these companies behave better. Oh, more cupcakes. Sparky, you've been usurped. That one didn't make feels bad. Is that it's not forcing these companies better. It's just telling these companies exactly what they're going to do with your information. So the companies themselves don't have to change. They just have to make you hit the accept button a second time. So they're still not held accountable for any of your information breached or stolen. It's just saying, yeah, you totally understand that you're completely at fault for the actions of us as a corporation, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Yep. Sounds about right. Instead of it being like, yeah, we're not allowed to fuck up anymore, otherwise we'll go bankrupt. Let's begin. Woke bird. It almost knocked a bit out. But like, yeah, no, these companies, I mean, they provide jobs, right? They're helping the economy, right? Absolutely. Yeah, sure, my ass. They just keep weaseling their way out of this shit. Companies have more rights than you do as a human being. Just think about that. Companies can steal, lie, cheat, thieve, con, anything. They can absolutely probably murder people at this point. And they're just getting a couple $1 million bonuses a year. You fucking sell those cat stickers out of your house in the state of New York, you're fucking going to jail. It's a good thing I don't sell them out of my house. It's a gosh darn good thing. Oh, happily drop or outsource if it'll save the money. Yep, just trim the fat. Just trim the fat. Even if it's vital organs, they will rip out their own heart and eat it if it means they got $1. You give them 50 cents and that's the only way they're gonna fucking piss on you to put out a fire. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep walking. Oh. I'm getting tired of this fucking music playing in the background, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I think the stream's over with. I think we gotta go back to fun, non-infuriating streams. And that means we'll get back to Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon is less infuriating than what I just went through. Ugh. 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 God damn it. Alright, so I'm gonna remind everybody to I shop, I donate, and gamer tag. There we go. And also, because I always forget, Spotify. I got good taste in music. Take a listen. It won't disappoint you. Unless you really hate electronic music, in which case you're not gonna have a good time. Say no now. You know, tell me how I live my life, Topases. But, yeah, this was a stream. I did exactly what the title of the stream said I was going to do. 43 pages of garbage. Oh. 43 pages of garbage. The worst garbage throughout the entire universe. She has pendulum, but no propane nightmares. I'm doing that out of spite, Sparky. Oh, and one positive thing. Today was Saturday night. And that means Toonami and Adult Swim for us Americans. And Rooster Teeth's fucking, what is it? Genlock is now premiering on Adult Swim, Toonami. I thought that was pretty cool. I like that. That was great. Gunshot Broad! Boba Fett's still alive. Pretty sure Boba Fett is still alive because we have not done any Darkest Dungeons since the last time we played Darkest Dungeons. So everyone who is alive is still alive, and everyone else is dead. As it should be. So, we'll get back to Darkest Dungeons. So Sparky, you gotta remind me to talk about shitty copyright bounty hunters on YouTube next stream. And whatever else I was gonna talk about. Oh boy. We had some funsies. We have good times here on this stream. Let's do some sassy memes before we go. So if you guys like sports, if you guys like Gert, if you guys like to sell out, if you like to consume, if you like esports ready, if you like song requests, no, I fucked that up. Song requests? Yeah, there we go. And if you like seal deals, seal deal. There we go. There's so many more fucking memes to be had, but those are for other times when I'm so glad the weather's cooled down, but it's gonna take a while for my fucking brain to. There you go, extra thick. See, Sparky's got the Nightbot ones down. Mooba is high quality memes. Nightbot that's just Sparky being Sparky. Oh yeah, followage. There we go. I'm still not following myself. It feels real bad. You've deleted half of mine, though. That's because half of them were garbage. Gotta take out the trash, Sparky. But, you did not have some sweet, sweet JavaScript. I would have to disagree that, any kind of DJ Khaled would be, not garbage tier. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, do you like jazz? Do you like jazz? I knew I was missing something. It's actually built into Nightbot. Kids say jazz! Alright, I think we got all the memes out. I needed to end it on happy, silly, fun times. Before I read this whole fucking thing, guys. This is bad. This is real bad. This is awful. I'm gonna see fucking Blizzard Activision on Judge Judy one day and I'm gonna lose my shit. Cause some kid got shurikened into the fucking jugular with a goddamn Blu-ray DVD of Crash Team Racing. Nitrous fueled. It don't matter. I did delete your slap command. You're damn right I did. Oh, I'm going to bed. Alright, good night, everybody. Sleepy time. Good night. Alright, get out of my house. Good night. I'm gonna have a sleep stream going on now. The only way you can stay is if you give money. Alright, good night. I will fall asleep to the soothing sounds of bop. Bop. Alright, I'm ending this abomination. God help you. How did you guys stick through? How did I stick through this? Fuck you guys, I'm the one who had to do all the work. But until next time, stick around, stay tuned, and peace out. And just know that America is the known universe. It's just a fact. America. Good night.